is, actually.
Yay.
What's up, folks? Welcome back to the stream. We are live with the finals of the T5S2 Season 10 Invitational Group C, at least Finals 1 in case it ends up coming up. And this is a spicy one. Two players who have been very prolific on the series this season and who have been absolutely maestros in their games this year on the Invitational. This is Aderyn over here in the red on Adeptus Mechanicus versus
your Dune Crawler.
Syncaine on Chaos Space Marines Fellhammer Siege Host.
Let's see what we get to do.
We're just doing the roll to go first here. Looks like Aderyn has taken it down.
Can do Grievous, right?
Yes.
Get that turn one again. That's fun. Behind enemy lines.
Grievous Wounds live on the Chosen Brick with the Masters of the Maelstrom in it. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks, everyone, for coming and hanging out.
Much better.
Which round is this? So this will be potentially the final round of Group C. So Aderyn over here is fighting for his tournament life. He's coming in as the loser's seat in this particular matchup. If he loses this game, he is out of the tournament, and Syncaine progresses in the pod. If he wins the game, Syncaine has one chance to steal because it's a double elimination tournament. Any player that loses twice is knocked out. Aderyn has had one loss to Syncaine on the books right now. If he loses again, he's out. Syncaine will have to lose twice in two consecutive matchups, depending on who wins in this case.
To the middle. Probably want to make you comment.
Oh, excuse me, chat. I'm going to update one quick thing on my end here. I do need to let my spectator in. That way we're going to get a better look at the current scores. Aderyn taking the first turn here, pushing his scout moves up. He does have some good disruption pieces on the sort of threatening the expansion objective here. One thing that's interesting is that we actually are going to see this layout several times. For whatever reason, RNG decided to bless us with layout A in this particular matchup. And I believe it's a double drawn in the for Syncaine versus Aderyn in their two finals games. So they will replay the matchup essentially if they end up
shoot here.
Going to a second finals game. We did already see them on, I think, the same layout, and Syncaine did choose to deploy his Defiler over on this expansion flank to basically protect his expansion objective. It does look like Aderyn is set up to try to hit it if it does deploy in that spot, unless it goes very far back. Syncaine has elected instead to deploy it and Vashtor aggressing the Adeptus Mechanicus expansion objective. Vashtor is a lone operative right now because he's within 3 inches of that demon engine. So he himself is...
I think actually you were fast last game too, right? The first bunch of advances?
Not this fast.
He's relatively safe where he's currently standing, and will have the capacity to go up and potentially bash on the head some of these guys that are holding down the fort. Now, that said, these Adeptus Mechanicus units are not the easiest things in the world to destroy. They do have Lords of the Forge protecting their characters. We do have in the front here a Techno-Archaeologist. He is inside a unit. Yeah, we got to move these guys. They are support characters, so they must be attached to a Sakari Ranger unit. They're going to provide that +1 OC, but they also provide an anti-deep strike aura. In response to that, Syncaine actually initially deployed his Terminators on the table, but chose to use Captain Sargosa's redeployment to put them back into strategic reserve at the end. So, he does have a drop with those Terminators to counter any push that Aderyn has towards the middle. However, Aderyn does have good defense against that. He has this little pocket here, plus the Cerberus Raiders, who are going to be a little bit difficult to contend with. They can tow this objective to force something to move pretty far forward into it to deal with them. Then they react, move back behind the objective, so the shooting on them is relatively limited. They don't want to get lit up by, of course, the Defiler. Or even the Chosen Brick has a pretty good chance of killing them. And without the Terminators on the table, there's not really the long-range shooting to knock that unit out reliably, although Abaddon might be able to do it. That said, I think Aderyn's okay if Abaddon chooses to move into the middle. Now, we are going to be pushing Belisarius Call and Tulia Gold over around the terrain in the center here. A little bit of an idiosyncrasy of the format right now is that because the rules lock for this... event was prior to the July update, Tulia and Belisarius Call do not naturally have mobile yet. When we go to the elimination stage, we will re-lock the rules, so all of the most current mechanics will be used. However, for the time being, they are still immobile, which means that Aderyn going first here and being able to push these guys for one turn without really being in threat range currently is very helpful for them because it allows them to go around this dense terrain feature. This dense terrain feature is a little bit of a thorn in the side of the Adeptus Mechanicus here because they do have to go around that wall for now. But if we see an aggressive Belisarius Call push, that would be why. It's so that he can simply stage up the middle of the table and become relevant in the game for later on. This is live, Chance. In fact, this this is going to be a very similar match in the Invitational because this is the Invitational. It is a double elimination event, so Aderyn does have to play Syncaine at least one more time before trying to make it out here. So this game is going to look similar to Aderyn and Syncaine's previous game, but a couple things different, obviously. I think players have both learned from that game. And if we do see a higher conversion into these heavy infantry bricks from the Adeptus Mechanicus, we could see a very different result than we saw in that one. There were a couple insane dice rolls that happened, and we'll see if they end up doing the same thing again. Or is Fellhammer Siege Host simply too strong and will push all the way through to Mars? On to Mars, they say.
This guy will be over here instead. This guy's coming. There. Think that's what turn one.
Okay.
It's a lot of shooting going on here. These guys are gonna shoot here.
Okay. Oh, the little viewer box is gone. Was it gone last time too?
What, sir?
You can like see your opponent's rolls. That's not.
They're up at the top. So if you picture in picture, you can get all of them, both of them together.
Sorry, where are they?
They're just next to the score sheet.
Am I blind?
Oh, up here.
Oh,
that's
can you drag it?
You can copy one. Yeah, you can you can just copy and paste it. I think my more current one has multiple copies of it, but this one is an older one.
Oh, but then
I think you want the other one.
Does yeah, that's true.
I don't think you want the dice cam of Fury.
You never know.
You will save, and I'll fix this for you.
Okay. What is it? 4 saves?
4 saves, yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad, chat. So basically, in order to create the dice cams in the corner here, there is a dice cam object in the Tabletop Simulator mod, and I moved them into a spot to create this little viewer that we can watch. but in more recent versions of my streaming map base, I've made more dice cams so that the players can keep their dice cam. But this is an older version. I didn't do that. I had to do a little bit of rejiggering before the
you don't have Grievous, right?
game today in order to
There's no way to do it.
No.
So we got cleanse and
in order to make the system work.
Abaddon does the 4-up.
So it looks like the sacrifice of our Cerberus Raiders over there on the bottom right-hand side is going to score a forward position for Aderyn. Otherwise, no.
And they have the Riders. It's an 8-inch.
It should be 2 points for Aderyn here, I believe.
So we're gonna advance Abaddon.
There's 2 points on primary too, right, for holding more objectives than at the end of the turn.
Yes, of course.
Very nice. That's a 7-pointer. Passing over to Syncaine. Draws here are going to be Display of Might and Cleanse. Pretty good to get those out early, I think. Display of Might might be actually a little bit difficult with the number of utility ants Aderyn's push to the center here. But it is what it is. Teaching a number of vets and local players how to play 40k and TTS as first-time players. Any suggestion I can give on how to help speed up games? I mean, there's sort of pretty standard stuff, like memorize your profiles. I did have a video, I think, a while ago about some tips to memorize profiles.
Oh, actually.
Basically, my typical rule of thumb is like you look for similarities between profiles. So you're like, it's easy to remember that like most bolters are strength 4. Most like infantry mounted bolter, but infantry portable bolters, I guess. Most plasma guns are like strength 7 to 8 with an overcharge value. Most space marines are like move 6, T4, 2 wounds. That kind of stuff. So if you remember those very basic profiles, and then you can start to notice differences between them. So like it's easier to remember, for example, that
so within 8 of him,
your
right there.
It's easier to remember that like Emperor's Children Space Marines are
So 9-inch here?
Yep.
8.03. Yeah.
He's within 8, right, of that guy. Yep.
It's not within 8 though.
That's also not the correct thing. I think the question is whether we had the movement to get there.
Yeah, it's measuring differently, I think, off your base than my base.
Okay. It's easier to remember, for example, that like a Emperor's Children guy is move 7 because you remember that he's like weirdly slightly non-standard for a Space Marine profile, right? Because he's move 7 instead of move 6. I find that is very helpful. Like remembering differences, I think is good. The Zero Castle and Cybernetica list. Yeah, so we'll probably get a couple questions about this one. The rationale behind these styles of list is that the stratagems in Cohort Cybernetica are some of the best sort of force multiplication stratagems in the faction, in the Adeptus Mechanicus. You get things like ignore modifiers, for example, just like right off the bat is huge. And the Lords of the Forge allows your like smaller infantry units to be more resilient. So we don't really need to burn money on the Castellans when the
Just back with Sogata or something.
Yeah, I'm just going to reestablish coherency here.
Quite far enough. All right, I gotta get this.
I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, the concern, I think, is that if Aderyn leaves anyone outside of coherency, or outside of the terrain feature, then they'll get ignore cover on them. Or they'll lose cover for the unit, potentially, if the line of sight can be drawn to them through the middle here. We could drop into Conquer Imperative on Aderyn side and just tag the central objective so you can see through. And if you have clear line of sight to one of the models in the unit, then you're good to go.
Off that.
But the casted robots themselves are just, sort of a generally mediocre profile, and you can siphon enough buffs onto them to make them pretty good. But why do that when you can take more Iron Strider Ballistari, I think. And then you also have lots and lots of sort of multiplication for those and protection for the vehicles.
Do you have advance and shoot on the disintegrator?
Inside the
Anyone I want.
If you put them in the doctrine, right?
Yeah, but I can do that either through Strat or through Glia.
Yeah.
Through things like the Techno-Archaeologists inside the Skitarii Ranger units are very hard to kill because they get a 4+ invuln save. So
not there.
Wound allocation groups are easier.
Where? Sorry?
Not this one. Touching this
Not
back
this
one, but not this one. Yeah.
Nice.
I think you can touch this one, though, because of the dense terrain there. But yeah, don't think it matters too much.
What do you mean?
Because his back of the base is towards this terrain bit, and this terrain bit is at the very edge of the frame.
Oh, you're saying I'm not touching this, or I am touching that?
You're not touching this.
That's
right
fine.
now.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay.
As long as he's not touching that one.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, I don't think we have any deep strikes for Aderyn here, so it shouldn't make a difference that he's touching the back one. But an interaction that we'll typically see with Aderyn's armies, and that he's used very effectively over the course of the tournament, is the use of Gone to Ground on his Techno-Archaeologists. The Techno-Archaeologists have a 4+ invuln save and a 5+ feel no pain thanks to Lords of the Forge. And they
cool. Let's shoot.
So any sort of spillover damage from his Skitarii Rangers dying oftentimes gets soaked by that invuln save, so he's very difficult to kill. And then he can use Gone to Ground inside a terrain feature while hidden behind a dense terrain element to
choose, right?
be unshootable outside 12 inches and then project a 12-inch no deep strike aura. So it's very difficult to get to grips with those guys.
Back to 3s. Sustained. You got 10.
Jesus. Really vaporize the Cerberus Raider unit off the middle here. Fortunately for Aderyn, he can play a little fast and loose with his utility units here because we are playing a take and hold mirror match. Neither player scores on destroying units unless you have secondaries for it, which Syncaine does not do.
For a CP.
Clean's getting discarded here.
And over to you. And then we score, the 2 for primary, right?
Yep.
Oh, the CP moved up here. That's weird.
And you keep display of might.
Yeah.
Cool. Do I stay in Protector? So, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Then we need...
Well, it looks like the command points might be errored, chat. Let me see if I can fix that real quick.
Display and cleanse. Well done.
Looks familiar.
Okay. Let's see here. We want to kill the Filer. Turn. The Wishy-Washy is going to come in and try and kill me.
Exactly the same draws for Aderyn as Syncaine just got, by the way. Display of Might and Cleanse drawn out for him. Looks like we are going to get... So this will be a second battle round. 3 points for holding the home objective. An additional 5 points for holding the expansion for Aderyn.
Currently, yes.
These are OC +1 and these are OC +1, right?
They're both OC2. And then, Abaddon OC 5.
Okay. Probably is the divider. He's gone.
Already going to be some good scoring from Adeptus Mechanicus. I think we're going to really utilize their their glut of utility units here. We do have that +1 objective control aura from Huron Blackheart, which is going to make it difficult for him to assault the expansion objective with the Chosen on it, those Chosen being OC2. Otherwise, the Servitor Battleclade would very easily be able to take it. However, they are naturally only OC1.
Up here and shoot shit. Kill a few of those.
It'd be interesting to see how aggressive Aderyn wants to be right now. He could, of course, just start slamming attacks into the Chosen. Downside is that he has to contend with Huron Blackheart's reactive move, so anything moving up to contest that objective might see the Chosen pull out of line of sight, so that Aderyn doesn't get the opportunity to take that shot. In addition, if he decides to force the issue on the expansion objective here, we could see Kravik drop in and just basically wipe that flank. That would alleviate a lot of pressure from Aderyn's own flank, but he would lose a lot of valuable resources that would not be going in to attack the Defiler. What's interesting is that the Defiler is open to being attacked down this line right now, so Aderyn could just really commit all in and drop an Iron Strider Balisarius shot and an Onager Dunecrawler. It looks like we might be doing that. We have Balisarius Call's Oath of Moment effect being placed on that big Crabbo. That's going to put quite a bit of damage from the Iron Strider Balisarius, will represent quite a bit of damage because they will reroll their hits into sustained hits and then also be twin linked. So they're firing 12 shots, sustained hits 1, twin linked, potentially +1 AP from Conquer Imperative. If Thulia Gold elects to place, double Doctrina Imperatives, it does look like that's what Thulia has chosen as her command phase ability. It's likely she'll turn that onto the Iron Strider Balisari, so they'll be able to get that +1 to hit and +1 AP. There is a Ranger unit nearby, so they do benefit from all of the battle line bonuses from the army ability.
Okay.
And this is the nice thing about the double Epic Hero Tech Priests. Both Call and Thulia do have a lot of really powerful overlapping synergies that can kind of supercharge one interaction per round and either make it really easy for you to access an enemy unit, or you can deal extra damage when you shoot at an enemy unit.
Do we want to do...
We may see Syncaine drop a Feel No Pain on the
Yes.
Defiler here to try to keep it alive.
Give it to...
Oh, thanks for the call out, chat. Yeah, we have had issues in the past where people just join my Discord threads when and then just start gabbing while we're on stream if I forget to lock them. That is the case.
Double Doctrine on both. He gets it there. He gets it here.
Also, I get to signpost that we're live. Pretty exciting. We only have one player in the Invitational Finals so far. Isaac Terada is qualified. Although, between now and next Tuesday, I believe we'll have most of the slots decided. It's going to be an interesting question whether or not Aderyn pushes the Onager Dunecrawler also to shoot into them. It does look like we've pushed double the additional Doctrine onto the Dunecrawler itself, probably so we can advance and shoot and get +1 to hit. Oh, we're just going to move it over to the corner. Now, I do wonder if one of the reasons that Syncaine wants to make this play is that it removes so much pressure from the center of the battlefield. Syncaine's really doing a lot to force or to threaten control of the midboard here. And he's kind of forcing Aderyn to cede control of that area in order to engage with the Defiler. While Syncaine's, I think, relatively confident that the Defiler, with a Feel No Pain, could survive. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, a weird thing about the...
You're overlapping a little bit.
The matchup is that the Fellhammer Siege House attachment ability is actually not very useful against a lot of Aderyn's shooting, because Aderyn's shooting is almost entirely outside of Faramite cannons and stuff. Is low strength twin linked, whereas Fellhammer Siege House gives you -1 to be wounded if the strength characteristic is higher than your toughness. All of these guns are toughness 9 or lower, and unfortunately the or excuse me, strength 9 or lower. The Defiler at toughness 11 doesn't really care about those so much. It's just going to be a lot of dice rolls, and we're going to see if those dice rolls do well. Syncaine did burn a command point, or a secondary to gain a command point here. So he's sitting on 4 right now. Yep. We're down to 2 for Aderyn to ignore modifiers, I think, on one of these guys. And
so
that does give Syncaine enough to potentially rip off an Overwatch here. And also protect himself with a Feel No Pain.
Let's just double check this. All right.
Will the recording be on the channel later? Yeah, the VODs are all saved. If you ever want to watch any of my live streams back again afterwards, you can watch the VODs on the live tab. So when you go to the channel, just hit the live button at the top. It's should be next to like videos and shorts. YouTube basically presents 3 different content types, like video, shorts, and live, and they're all just on their own little tabs on the channel page.
L. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dudes on the objective. It's 14.
Yeah.
So I need 5 on here. These guys.
All right, chat. Let's put a poll up. How do we feel like? Is this Defiler going to go down? It's currently
with
getting full wound rerolls against it. I believe Belisarius Call is in range to shoot his long-range shot Melt-A-Gun. Plus, we have the Honor Dragoon Crawler's Phosphor Blaster, so that's a Strength 6 Ignore Cover Twin Length. And I guess we probably put Ignore Modifiers on the Onshard of Belisari for a command point there. So both of those are going to be shooting into him without cover. It's going to be 12 total sustained hits, 3 damage shots with Twin Linked, and on another 12 non-sustained strength 6, 2 damage Twin Linked.
There, go to
plus
ground
Belisarius
right now,
Call
though,
shot.
Don't I see all of it?
I don't think so. I'm going over that, right?
See.
The edge is right there, so your line is like this.
I don't see over the line, the edge. Or...
Yeah, because you can't measure from the back here, because this terrain's right here. So
no, I'm not measuring from the back. I'm measuring from higher than this piece here.
Right, but it still obscures your view, so I still get the 12.
Let's see, I don't even know if I want to shoot there, though, so we'll see here.
I can see what Syncaine's trying to say. The line of sight looks clean from this angle, but that angle is behind this area terrain feature. It's a little bit of an annoying kind of idiosyncrasy of the gone to ground rules. That the it does require like such fine line of sight manipulation in order to benefit from it. I think I talked to. I think it was Isaac we were talking in a game, Commander Cha-Cha. We were talking a while ago, and he said it would probably make the game cleaner if it just required that gone to ground required wholly within a terrain feature instead of being obscured by the dents. Although I do like the mechanic of like hiding behind a wall to gain the additional cover. It does like create those situations like that where it's very actually difficult to predetermine whether or not you get the benefit. And I don't know if there's a great solution. It's part of the issue with
in this case, though,
true line of sight stuff.
So if I see, then I measure range from your unit, so it can be here essentially.
Man, a lot of folks think we're almost dead tied for whether or not the Defiler's going to die. Not quite though. Don't forget that with that Feel No Pain, that thing's about the equivalent of 24 wounds or so. So it's not the easiest nut to crack, as they say. Just axe gone to ground. I do like Underground, but I recognize I'm biased. I play solo melee Tyranid, so I don't know. I am an abuser of Gone to Ground, so.
Here.
I wonder how much different the game would be without it, though, to be fair. Like, in a lot of cases, you just rely on the 15 anyway, and your terrain isn't even dense. It's just, like, contestation over, like, turn 1 over the center here, or, control of expansion objectives is where it comes into play most often. I do think that maybe it should require proximity to the dense feature that's giving you Gun to Ground. I think that might help a lot. Like, gaining Gun to Ground from, like, a dense terrain feature that's 6 inches in front of you is a little bit awkward. But if you had to be within an inch of it or something, I think that would make a lot more sense.
No, it doesn't work like that, does it?
It's model, yeah.
I have to see the model and then measure the range.
Correct, yeah.
Chat's getting a little bit more pessimistic about these Defiler's chances. We're currently
Yeah,
we're 50 or 46%.
Oh, I thought it. Okay.
That it
I
dies.
thought it worked like this way. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
as you advance
okay,
them,
sure.
you advance them, right? So.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Die to the wound. I'm into it. I like the confidence. I just released a short earlier today about the Estrellas we watched at Richmond Open that died exactly to a mortifier that did 12 damage to it. Fully half killed it, and then exploded and killed the whole Ultramarine army. Insane.
Start into the Defiler.
Here we go.
We'll do the 5-up. Feel no pain there.
Hits.
-1 because of cover, though, is still right. So you're on.
We ignore cover.
Ah, that's right.
Nice hits. AP2. Damage 2.
Damage.
That was a
2,
great
so
save roll.
8.
And a great feel no pain roll. Only 4 damage coming out of the Dune Crawler's Phosphor Blaster. Do have a couple of random heavy stubber attacks, but I don't know if that's going to really apply too much damage. That's a good start for Syncaine.
Nothing. Then Ballistari is going to shoot it.
Jaunty going to grind the hell out of some T5S2? Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear.
Five AP2s. Damage 3.
What gave them the extra AP? You put them in the other doctrine.
Yeah, Conqueror Imperative.
Yep.
So that damage 3, so 9.
9 more damage coming in to that Defiler. Oh my god, these feel no pain rules are off the charts. Syncaine saves over half the damage with a 5+ feel no pain. Defiler only takes 10 from those 2 units.
Reroll 1 here.
That was brutal. Burning a command reroll. This is off of call.
This gun.
6 damage.
D6. D6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, 10 damage rolled for Aderyn. The dream is alive. Do we flub out on 5-ups? We barely don't. The Defiler lives by 2? No way. Oh no, chat.
Then the Engineer here is going to shoot you with his TL407.
But we still have the Demon Core. Can it do it? It is strength 11. That's pretty good.
Agent still. But it matters, but if it does, 3 hits and
fails to wound every time. Brother! Bro! This is the story of Aderyn's tournament so far, unfortunately. You hate to see it. That was brutal. That was brutal!
Oh, sorry. I meant to rapid ingress the Terminators. End of your turn. Sorry.
No.
No? Okay.
Not if I didn't get to change this advance here, like, because this was obviously didn't even need to do it, and then yeah.
Okay.
Graphic more not coming in.
You take and you get. Let's see. So that's.
I can't imagine Aderyn's happy about that board state right now, too. He just committed so many points of shooting for a Defiler to spike 5-ups and not die. Oh my gosh. Yep.
It's gonna do.
Oh, Chet. We almost had it die to the wound, too.
Okay.
It was close. If it flubbed the Feel No Pains, if it came back around against the Belisarius Call Shot, it would have died immediately. Exactly. TL409 getting 0 wounds out of 3 shots, 3 hits is also unfortunate. Could have rolled a dev there. That would have done it too. Oh, man.
Cool.
Try to bang an Overwatch. Yeah, there's 0 chance that this Defiler has to stay there if the Defiler stays there in order to get hit by the Overwatch. There is, I think, the opportunity for the Dunecrawler to shoot almost regardless. I actually don't know if the Defiler can escape the Dunecrawler without leaving, but we'll see.
And then +1 again to him. And then we hold 3 for primary, so that is what is it? 13.
Yeah, unfortunately, Aderyn, this is Battle Round 2, so he did have the Battlefield Dominant additional 2 points up for grabs. Wasn't quite able to do it because he did sort of contract into the corner. Like I said, of course, this is the we've drawn here for Syncaine. We have Tempting Target Assassination are the draws. But as we were saying, I think that's a little bit of the arithmetic for Syncaine here. He can expose the Defiler. Probably should have lost
this guy
it.
made his roll to stay hidden.
But it is what it is.
Yep.
Okay. It's on a 2-up.
Yep.
Yeah. Also near the vehicles
abilities are
anyway.
too.
So I don't know if he
Very nice.
matters so much. That's the additional benefit of Lords of the Forge. But that does sort of allow Syncaine free reign of the middle of the battlefield here and control of all the objectives. So we do get to offer the Defiler in trade for a bunch of victory points. And Syncaine's army is relatively light on the ground. It can be out, contested by these OC3 Ranger units if Syncaine doesn't get sort of stuck in there. Thulia did the additional doctrine on the Iron Strider Ballistari. She can only deal mortal wounds to vehicles within 12 inches. So no opportunity for her to get in and try to hack it to death, basically.
All right. Let's see. So
my calendar didn't show a match today. That's wrong, chat. If you look at my calendar, exclamation point. I do have a command for it. Exclamation point schedule. I think it's exclamation point schedule in chat. You will find that there is a game schedule this morning. This is an elimination game. Yeah. If Aderyn loses this game, he is out of the tournament since he's already lost to Syncaine one time. Oh no. We might be able to get Belisarius Call now with Vashtor the Archifane. Belisarius Call is very difficult to kill in this attachment, of course. Vashtor is swinging 6 3 damage devastating attacks. but Call has a 5+ feel no pain. There is the chance that we could shoot him with the Defiler, of course, but in doing so, you do walk into Overwatch. Oh, is it calendar? It might be calendar, chat. Unless my robot's asleep. Oh, it is calendar. I was wrong. My bad. I guess I could just set those to the same thing. I don't know why I... I don't know why I would need one or the other. I can have both. We can have our cake and we can eat it too, chat. Over here in the magical Christmas land of stream elements, you know. We can do what we want.
Somewhere where only the one Ballistari can see.
We do have a game scheduled this evening over on
Out
Twitch.
there.
I'm going to be playing against some
Okay.
Tau Empire. We're going to see if Hyper-Adapted Raveners can kill Tau guys. Very
That's
excited about
the
that one. Should be
furthest
fun.
one out, so only the one. This guy.
And then
Okay.
we'll be live tomorrow as well with another invitational game. And then our last one's going to be Tuesday morning, bright and early, about 5 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time.
Good there.
I do repent. I do repent.
These guys. Do we just make this a mod?
Place me into a mortifier and let me kill an Astreus, for I repent.
Let's roll an advance on Huron. We make it a mosh pit. That's an 11.
And now Syncaine's going to descend. What's interesting is that he's going to push towards the sort of Admech castle here, rather than towards the flank. Not bringing in Kravik more in last turn was a big mistake. That means there's a lot of beef on the table for the Chaos Space Marines not to run in. Would I ever stream Kill Team? I don't think so, chat. Non-40k games don't tend to do very well. And so the focus of the channel is very much Warhammer 40k. I do like to do alternative stuff occasionally, but obviously it's not like mostly the focus. I'd have to learn a whole other game too, and that's a can of worms. Morrow, need to go to bed? You don't you dare. You watch this game, sir. You're locked in here with me. Yeah, I think this board state would look a lot better if there was one less Defiler on the table. It does feel bad that Aderyn wasn't really able to capitalize on the position of these Chosen. I do wonder if it would have been, if there would have been sort of a
Euron might be a little bit too eager here
Why?
because he's within 2 inch.
That's my guy.
Oh, it's your guy. Sorry, and he's perfectly eager as yours.
They're friends.
Yeah, perfect place. No changes.
You're in engagement range. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna engage that guy. The downside is, of course, that like if the Rangers push really aggressively up into the center in order to contest that middle objective, they give Huron a reactive move. But if you hold that movement on the Iron Strider Ballistari until the reactive move is complete, you basically, I think you force the Chosen backwards instead of forwards. And if they're moving backwards in order to protect themselves from a Ballistarius unit, then that's just like sort of added value for you, and you can move the Iron Strider somewhere else. If they move forward, you can get a huge whole round of shooting from an Iron Strider unit into them. I don't know necessarily if that's going to kill the unit, but you will kill a bunch of Chosen, and then open them up to get hit pretty hard the next turn. Obviously, they will get that -1 to be wounded. However, they don't get their Feel No Pain, because that's almost certainly going down on the Defiler. And you do just like convert into Chosen and kill them. I guess it would probably eat the 4 wound Marines first, maybe. Although that opens up Gary on this Corpse Master to get hit. So actually, you probably just lose like Sargoda and the Enforcer, and then call it a day.
What does he want to do with his life? I'm gonna recolor these guys first.
Can play the Halo remake on PS5. Oh, sick! Hell yeah, I'm in. I'll play some Halo. We've been doing video games in the Discord server a little bit more kind of, I don't want to say it consistently, but we have been doing them. Just hanging out and playing games. We played some Helldivers yesterday, which was pretty good. I thought the 40k Warbond had come out, but it hadn't. But I'll get it when it comes out, and we'll play that too.
You can't fit most of the spikes.
I ever play Middle Earth strategy battle game? That was my first miniature game of all time, chat. Back in like 2003.
He's good.
Yep.
Abaddon has to position himself carefully around the wall so his spikes don't get caught. Stupid. Why do we play this game?
That's them there.
I do agree, chat, on Middle Earth strategy battle game. The most interesting thing about that game, in my opinion, is that so many of its mechanics are like from launch. It hasn't changed that much in 25 years, and its mechanics were kind of groundbreaking for the time, which is insane. This is an interesting push. We're basically going to put so much pressure in the middle that
Is this it?
Syncaine's hoping that he's going to be able to lock down the center.
Okay.
He is putting Kravik down early rather than holding him for rapid ingress. I think he's maybe pessimistic about his chances of killing the Techno-Archaeologist this turn. Again, they are really annoying to kill. He'll probably kill the one on this side.
This guy is 12. Cool. All right. So,
But I imagine Belisarius Calls one will be alive. That means Kravik isn't necessarily going to get the greatest attack ever. We might be able to get through the gold with his Flamer.
This line here?
What was that? Your measurement's weird. It's like not.
Yeah, it's because he's locked. That's why. There.
Oh,
So I could show the line on the ground.
Oh. Yep. So he's.
Yeah,
here, he's within 12. Cool.
So, but the interesting thing was like even before
Another 90.
War Machine and Hordes came out, and before all these other games came out,
Shooting, friend.
that were
Where are my guys?
I don't know about that one. She's slown up. It's only
Even then-
private shooting.
Yeah. No. Let's see. What else do we see?
Yeah,
They're
I
not
guess we're
low
maybe
enough, right?
considering not going for it. She has a fatal pain, so if Kravik shoots her, we might get a couple of flamers into her, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to get through a
He's
2+
hitting
armor and a
these,
feel no pain.
Outside, well,
Need some pretty
Yeah, let's see.
pretty hefty damage there. She has monster as well, so combi weapons don't work so well.
Put more guys
Um,
here, just shoot that way.
But between it had like alternating activation mechanics. It has like a limited alternating activation system. It's very cool.
I feel like I'm
It
missing
has
something. Oh,
resource
there we go.
mechanics. It has like bidding, some like hidden information, bluffing stuff. And when you consider that it was game designed from 25 years ago,
So-
back when miniature games were not designed as games, if that sounds weird, like nowadays we're in this
12.
this ecosystem where a miniature game, is designed essentially as a board game that has cooler components with a lot of hobby aspects.
Here, cool.
Nowadays, that's what we do nowadays. But back in the day, you would design a miniature game with kind of simulation in mind. So you would be designing mechanics that were trying to, reflect an interaction that would happen in the universe potentially, right? If I shot a guy with a bolter, what would happen? Which is how we had like old school armor penetration values and pen tables and stuff like that. And to some extent, there had to be a little bit of concession to playability and to ease of play. But Middle Earth Strategy Battle Game, while it did include some of those mechanics, it also included all these additional mechanics that simply made the game more interactive between the two players, which was not something that basically anyone had done at the time. Absolutely insane. I would say Middle Earth Strategy Battle Game probably transformative to miniature gaming as a whole.
That guy's there. Shoot.
Whoever cooked in the 2000s, yeah, for sure. And they've added a lot to it, right? There's like armies of renown and stuff here.
Cool.
Yeah, we're gonna get some coherency for changes.
Um,
There's like different game, but the like heroic action, the alternating move system, the fight system, that was all original.
Come down. They're here. They're here. Yep, I'm good.
I think we need coherency on these guys a little bit. They're
Oh,
a little far.
a little far. We'll pull this friend back.
But yeah, once you get like real into the mechanics of Middle Earth strategy battle game, it's very interesting. There is like a little bit of clunkiness I remember from the last time I played, which was 4 or 5 years ago. There's like some weirdness with engagement zones in that game that I don't know if has ever been resolved. And
I'll go ahead and watch with the chickens.
it does feel sometimes like the resources are maybe over limited, but I don't know if that's still the case. We are going to Overwatch here. We're shooting 1 Iron Strider into the Defiler. Oh, no. Oh. Wait, what are we shooting? Oh, into Vashtor?
5, 8, damage 3.
4, right?
4, yes.
3 go through.
Whoa! It doesn't quite damage Vashtor right off the
What was
bat.
that?
I have hazardous, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So I said, do I take damage? Take 3 damage.
You did 9 to me, right? So 5. All right. Shooting phase.
Do you have to have field no pain that damage? The hazardous?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel 3 of the 6, yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Fealty.
Shooting phase. Let's start with.
Field. Okay. I don't understand, but okay.
Let's start with the Defiler into the chickens.
So hazardous is coming from Vashtor's reorder reality
Pray for
ability, which gives him
sustain,
-1 to be
and
hit,
We're going to
and
do the,
your range weapons gain hazardous if you target him. Although the -1 to be hit works on any attack, so it actually works on melee as well.
so
He's
no,
kind of annoying to
just,
kill.
Sustain.
That was a huge shot, though. Unfortunately, the Defiler gets here. The Defiler fails a Dark Pact check and dies!
Fuck me.
Chat, it killed itself!
Seriously?
Does he kill me?
It killed itself!
Wow.
All the people who voted when the Defiler died to the wounds, they nailed it! The 1 in, what is it? It's like a 56% chance that you
I don't think so.
or whatever, like a 30% chance that you die to the
wow. Okay.
that you take the Dark Pact, 33% chance that you fail, so probably maybe a 9 to 10% chance you actually die to that. And that removes it before it shoots. That's so big. Now Vashtor on 5 wounds is all by himself in the corner. Kravik Morn has already committed, and we can simply turn around with the Iron Strider Ballistari, give them Conquer Imperative. I mean, Kravik Morn's about to shoot. They can run back into this train and start blasting into the Terminators in the center. The hubris. Listen, we're playing Abaddon the Despoiler, the War Master of the 13th Black Crusade. We are not playing this army to not be hubristic, chat.
Right?
He believes he can take the Cadian Gate. I believe I can pass my Dark Pact check on that Defiler. It's fine.
Do the regular flamers.
This game has been already insane.
You've got
That's nuts,
There's
dude.
5, right?
AP2. What was it?
It's strength 5 or 5 or more, yeah.
Yeah.
Lore accurate.
Okay. And then we have the
Maru called it.
Bolters, which is
Dead to the wound. We just we got the result correct. We just got the
two guys are in rapid.
the turn wrong.
So 4 shots them, and then
Insanity.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Oh, no.
guys. Yep, that checks out. 6 other guys, so 12 more shots.
I would love to run the numbers on that shooting the
Oh,
shooting phase from Aderyn,
Yeah.
because I do wonder
Sustain.
what the odds are that We do kill that Defiler
fours
through its
give
feel no
you-
pain.
no,
I
you
feel
don't
like they're
recover,
pretty
so
good.
threes reroll.
Against some of them, I absolutely like majority of them. Even. Like no
well, I
shots,
see. I
but
see. I
yeah,
see
9.3% chance.
So
Yeah,
one guy's not
these-
in cover.
It's model to model, so you have
Yeah.
to measure.
Yeah, that's
But I'm
true. I mean,
shooting
once
this
you
guy.
know the the
Yeah,
Warpsmith
and this guy
roll,
definitely
like
has cover against that.
the information's sort of like locked in, right?
How he's not standing in cover.
This guy
I just
here,
have to be. I just have to be able to see your model.
Yeah, this guy here does not see
Yeah.
all of my models.
Definitely do.
Yeah, because of the intervening light feature here. I think is what Aderin's saying.
Oh. Got it.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
possible for the terrain features on the area you are to block your line of sight to things, which can give it
Okay.
they give them cover.
All right, so we'll just do on fours.
It's 100% chance because it already happened.
Your T4.
Fair enough.
So you got 8 AP1s.
Is it the player audio chat? I can try turning them up. They are a little quiet. I think they're just
let's see here. How many is left? T.
relatively quiet people.
4 feeling pains.
Uh,
Yeah, 8.
no, I think it's
We'll
just
do
on there.
Abaddon's unit next into. Actually, where's Abaddon?
Do you see that? Yeah.
There's a couple of them, but they're not going to shoot. Huron's unit into the Rangers. They're going to pray for sustain.
How's that chance?
They're fine.
Pump their audio quite a bit.
These guys are all 1 except for the thing. So we'll do Huron's Flamer.
It's always a 50-50 chance because either happens or it doesn't. Indeed.
Adrian 6931 donated $20 through Super Chat.
Ryan, thank you
so
for the Super
while
Chat.
Death God hasn't translated Dwell to 11th, I've had some luck in local tournaments /play. I don't think it's a great long-term solution, but it's essentially
we'll do
7
the
characters
4
and
guys with bolters. No, we'll
9
do the
units
2
total
guys with
playing
bolt
priority
guns.
assets.
And
Hell
my
yeah.
camera's covered.
Yep. So
I mean, I think like Character Hammer is the name of the game for the edition.
T4, right?
I don't know any
If-
a lot of
Three,
lists
so
that
two.
aren't playing just like a huge glut of
Oh, actually,
characters right now.
5 anyway, because I'm psychic.
I can see it being very
kills
effective
him.
inside
4
Death
plasma.
Guard, especially though.
We'll do. Where's she? Where's Sartoga? Where'd she go? There she is. We'll do her last pistol. Does not hit. The Executioner's pistol misses. And then we have those. Where's the other guy?
Is it Demon Princes, Ryan? Is that what you're playing?
3 assault,
Or is
3
it
attacks.
like Lords of Contagion and infantry characters?
1 sustain, 1 miss. 1 AP.
The
1,
math
I
from
believe.
those 4 AdMech units is 21.4
yeah,
damage. That is more than
cool.
18.
And then we'll do the 4 plasma pistols. We'll over.
That's called the Dune Crawler, the Iron Striders, and the TL09.
No. Because you're on a, what's your save?
Thanks for the
4
math
up,
hammer,
5
chance.
up, or no, just 4 up.
Or
5 up, 5 up invuln, right? Yeah. Yeah, so no overcharge. Cool. And then we'll do the 8 shots with the combi weapons.
Yeah, it did feel like pretty good activation.
Sweet.
Call overswung for sure, but the rest, I think the Iron Striders
2
and the
motors.
Onagers both did like probably like, I don't know, 2/3 of their
believe I
expected
shot,
damage, which really hurt. And then TL09 converting 0 attacks was like brutal. At least force an invuln save, right?
It's.
But I think if a Aderyn ends up being like, hey, it's a 60% chance I kill a Defiler or whatever, like I'll probably take that every time.
Hits. You got 2.
Definitely aggressive for Syncaine too.
Just
Turn
a lost
around
country,
and
or-
Dark
I think
Pact
so,
it though.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Save that.
Sweet.
I understand it.
Alrighty.
You're like, hey, it's not a great
Yeah,
chance
we'll
I
shoot
failed
Abaddon's
I
guys
both fail
behind
the
them as well.
Dark Pact and
We'll pray
also
for
take
sustain.
3 damage. I needed literally all those things to happen.
5. We'll get greedy and reroll it. Still a 5. All right. Never mind.
Yeah, Syncaine as well. Like,
So we got
if we
one
want to
plasma,
elucidate the
we got
mindset a little bit,
combi,
Syncaine can play a little faster
Easy
and
to
looser
reroll
than
there, or
Aderen
what
can.
happened?
Because if
Yeah, I just used
Aderen
the
wins
icon
this
reroll to
game,
try to
he
get a
just wins
7
the
for the
opportunity
3
to play the
CP,
match
but
again. If Syncaine
they
loses,
hate me.
he can
They did
try
not
it one
shoot,
more
right?
time,
So,
and that interaction probably doesn't happen.
cool. So it's just
So
one
he
plasma
can
pistol, not
push
overcharged.
for the win here, and then
2 saves.
basically try to end the tournament now.
Yeah.
Whereas
Muted
Aderyn has to.
Wait.
Everything
I'm
has to go
seeing
well
here.
for Aderyn.
All right.
This guy. This guy. These 2 guys here. The red base.
Oh, then. Oh, yeah, I see. And what's the AP here? 1 or?
2. The
So
plasma
we can
pistol,
block
not
this.
overcharged.
Only one guy has plus up pistol.
Yeah,
You
that's the
sustain,
guy.
or-
Yeah, I did. I rolled a 6.
Oh, okay.
And then combi wep. You're still in cover, so that's just.
So we
2.
cleared the servitor battlecade. Techno-archaeologist
mortal.
is still kicking because he's annoying. With his little feel
why
no
do you
pain.
hit on 4? So you hit on 5s.
Yeah. So the 4 missed, the 6 sustained.
Oh, he's sustained. Oh, okay. You said one
One.
mortal.
1 mortal wound.
Look at
You
that.
saved it.
He's just
Good.
tanking it. What a
Alright.
Chad.
Cool.
The danger here, of course, is that we get
charge,
a
please.
slingshot charge off the Techno-archaeologist
Let's
into
go
the
Vashtor.
Iron Striders with Huron
When
Blackheart.
you failed their thing. Wait, did you pass it? Oh, yeah, 5.
It's 5/5, yeah. Cool. So we got a 5.
Kill him. Nice, that's good.
Let's just go here, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll go Huron squad.
Vashtor being down to 5
6.
does get a little hairy. We could maybe get an intervention from Tulia Gold to try to get both attacks in and just see if Aderyn can kill Vashtor now. Obviously, -1 to hit on that guy is going to make it a little bit difficult for the Tech Priest to kill him. But they only need 5 damage through. If they do kill Vashtor
So he comes here.
at this stage, that's a huge pressure off their home objective.
Be the closest guy.
Yeah, I don't even know if
Yeah, so
Vashtor
he
will kill
goes-
Call for sure.
Let's reset him.
So we're gonna see if we can't.
Roll the 6.
Who are your
He goes here.
targets here?
Yeah, get to that in a second.
Yeah, we're basically trying to get on a 6-inch charge
good.
whether
Okay.
Huron can get his big stupid
so
base
both.
into engagement range of the Iron Striders.
So before you move him there, you can't go there quite yet. Move the other guys in what they have first. Then when you've blocked off, so you can't go there anymore, then you can go.
Yeah, the only thing I have to block off is this guy, right? With the 6 from him, so
Hence,
to
this
there.
guy will have to go in as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that'll
need
be
4 conversions through. You need the feel no pain. You need a below average feel no pain roll. 4 conversions through
You restore
4
this
plus
guy first,
invuln
'cause he definitely doesn't,
on
and
2s
then-
into 3s, which is already
that's right,
tough.
right,
Although
that's
you do have
fine.
sustained hits, and then we could see sustained into
So
devastating. So if
we have
criticals
6
go off, then
on
it could be good.
So we'll just
But
go
definitely it is.
these guys are gonna
It is it's hairy for sure. But I think that Syncaine feels like he needs to go for it, right? Killing the rerolls would be huge. And it's not like Vashtor is going to live standing in that area anyway. His only other like potential utility on this flank is like trying to kill one of the tech priests, maybe like to kill TL409, but I don't think his charge was good enough for that. There's like so many overlapping engagement zones here that it's really difficult to get in that stage.
It's just
there's
red
one more.
beast.
There's one more red guy. Okay. That's all right. It's one more shot. Alright, this guy cannot. So he goes
you
here.
know, limb shot there. She can shoot a +1 pistol here. Sure.
Lost to
there's
Tau
one
in the
more
final
shot.
for
That's
first.
fine.
You can shoot up.
Scored
That's fine.
48-45. That's insane.
Yeah.
What?
That's fine. I mean, all right. One more plasma pistol hits you. Wounds you.
The real question is how you play priority assets and score 48 points. That disposition scores like 14 points a turn for doing nothing. I guess it depends on the matchup.
So there.
I guess unit count, yeah, could be an issue for sure. That makes sense.
Here. That guy comes here, so now we're blocked off. And Huron comes here, so he can end there.
Does Huron get in here? We basically need to go towards one of the charge targets in such a way that Huron can clear from this side of the wall to the other. But these big pillars make it so awkward to place his base. He has to, I think, place exactly here. Which means all the Chosen have to evacuate that area and maintain coherency. That's going to be tough. I'm not sure.
Let's get this guy off. Actually, that's fine. Let's go there. There. Oh, it's lagging again.
It's going to be some tight combat movement for a moment. Either way, engaging the Iron Striders is going to be helpful.
Cool.
They do fall back and shoot, but of course that will likely trigger Hurons.
So, we'll roll Abaddon.
Reactive move.
6.
Abaddon flubs his charge. It would have been nice, but
Nope.
would be tough.
So that is all the charges. We'll pile in. So let's save this again. So paste those guys. Alright, so he can't fight. That's okay. And then Garax is here. And then he's good there. And that guy's that's the 2, so he's fine. We'll just move him here. Move this guy over to here. He's already based. There. That's fine. He's based and they can all fight. Okay. And then Vashtor's already double based with these guys. Your turn.
Yes, I will go ahead and this pile. I would like the heroic.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah.
So we are getting Thulia in.
Then I'm gonna pile in. I can't pile in.
Fair enough.
Well, I can actually. These guys can.
Aderyn swinging for the fences a little bit here. Both the tech priests are reasonable in melee. I mean, Thulia, I think it's a little bit spicier. She's strength 10. Vashtor's only toughness 10. She does wound on 4s. Belisarius Call. Unfortunately, he's got weedier arms than Thulia. But he does have those devastating attacks. He might be able to pile some damage in.
Dash. He'll swing everything into Call and let's see if we get lucky.
Are we going to Dark Pact, though? That's the real question. If we fail the Dark Pact, he damages himself, so he gets -1 to hit.
Do I just kill the Rangers?
Actually, are we on Protector Imperative? We are in Protector Imperative.
No.
So he's -1 to hit anyway, so it actually doesn't matter.
Yeah, let's just do Call. We'll do the sweep. We're good on the prayer for sustain. Cool. Cool. Yeah, 2 saves.
8.
Yeah, so 2 saves, 2 devs.
2 saves and 1 dev, yeah. Yeah. Save those.
Oh my
Pain.
god.
Take 1 damage.
Great. I'm assuming you're not interrupting.
No.
So Huron's unit, everything into the chickens that
Since
can.
I should have
Everything.
1 CP.
Yeah, sure.
I should have 1 CP because I heroiced in with Vilya.
Yeah. Their strength's they're 2/7, so we'll go sustain. We're good. There's 7 wounds each. So we'll do Huron's attack first. Drops 1, 2 sustain. 6 AP3.
5 ups.
3 each.
You right. So 1 dies and 1 takes 3. Does the guy dying explode?
Power Fist guy. It's you all the times. 3 AP2.
3 plus 3.
2 each.
3. Boom.
Do you fail all, right? Yeah.
Yeah. That's why this guy has 5 now. So
Okay.
I'll take 1 here. You take a mortal wound, and maybe I take.
Okay. And now we have the 5 attacks from the Twin Link guy. He's strength 5, so he needs 5s. 3 AP2s.
6.
1 each. And then we have 2 regular guys, 4 attacks each. Two more.
1.
Live on 2. Okay. And then don't make me roll this. He's very dead.
Please kill him. They roll something because it's 4 up invul is 4 up invul.
Yeah.
With healing pain.
The executioner. It's gonna be
D4.
6.
Right.
Or
anti-character, right?
Yeah.
Die. Okay.
All right. You get
Didn't
to
roll
swing
a bunch
back.
of 4 ups.
That's brutal.
Cool.
The losing
We'll
the
Thule,
Iron Striders here
Bashtor.
is
We'll do
a
the
massive
1
asset
CP
loss
for the mortal
for
wound reflect.
Aderyn. Unfortunately,
-1.
outside of attacking, Vashtor or the Defiler, the Scorpius Disintegrators are not super helpful in this matchup. They're very limited attack volume, so shooting into these Chaos Space Marine units is not very good.
And then 1 mortal reflect.
Is it automatic or on 4
Oh,
up?
sorry. I roll it on a 4 up. Nothing. Cool.
We'll do cool next. We'll axe him. One wound, AP2. 2 damage.
AP2 for. No, I can't. Okay. Does he take
Taser.
mortal? No. Oh, he has extra attacks.
It has a lot of extra attacks.
Okay.
No mortal wounds. The skirt is lifted for 9 tentacles. Is it always -1 to hit here? Or
Yeah. Yep.
1 save, no AP. Damage.
Fail it. And you just keep rolling ones. Cool. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna fist you with Mr. Techno.
Yep.
Oh no. We're down to the Techno-Archaeologist to kill Vashtor.
And 2 friends.
He just misses every time because of the -1 to hit. Brutal. We're not Conquer Imperative, so you don't get that ballistics or that weapon skill bonus.
Right.
Yikes.
So pylons.
Oh no. Vastor lives! That's
Or-
about
sorry,
the worst
there's one more
case
fight.
scenario
Yeah,
for
it's-
Aderyn
yeah,
here,
that's
I think.
Good talk. Back to you.
Cool. So we'll. How far? It's fine. Okay. So 3-inch, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I do think
Goes there.
we did need to kill Vastor there.
Actually,
Thulia
goes
can, I believe, extricate some of this stuff. You can fall back and operate normally, but only on Skitari units. So it works on the Rangers, or herself, but not Call. To be fair, I don't know if Call's doing much anyway. You do like potentially lose out on his. Honestly, he could probably just still shoot his atomizer over here. So I guess he might just stay at melee. Vastor is a monster, so you could just shoot it with something anyway, regardless.
That is all of them.
So I do wonder
That's
actually if it
my
matters so
turn.
much, realistically. He can also just fire his atomizer into his own melee and just
Assassination
eat
for
the
5.
devastating. Or you can fire Scorpius into Vastor as well.
End of
So this
turn,
is not
hold
unrecoverable,
more
actually. That's
for
fine.
another 2.
The worst
And
case here
something
is of course all of
ongoing,
these
and then
chosen
display of
in the middle of
might.
the
It's a draw.
the army.
4, you have 4.
Yeah, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, because that guy's in, and then I have 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Cool. Yeah, we'll just keep holding. Actually, we didn't get the thing.
We'll
We're
get the
gonna chuck
bonus
display of
2
might for
points.
CP. Over to you.
Keep tempting targets. Grab assassination for 5.
That
Display
was-
of might gets
that was
discarded for a
fucking
command
wild.
point. Put
The fact
Syncaine
that he
up
healed
to
for 1
5
and then
command
failed the
points.
Dark
Jesus.
Pact and then rolled a 5 is
Cool is going to
comedy
be
of face.
full health here now.
What was it?
Cool is going to be full health now. So
Yeah.
let's do it. Overwhelming. Great. And behind enemy lines. That's kind of what I want to do anyway. Let's see here.
Overwhelming force behind enemy lines. The draw is for Aderyn. He is going to hold 1 plus his home for a nice 8 on battlefield dominance there. Did miss a score out last turn. Oh, I think that was a single cleanse and a display is what we scored out last turn. For Aderyn. Still maintaining parity on score here, although the board presence does not look great for him.
Face 8, that's 10.
He has been pushed back
And
into the
we
corner
have-
by this rush of heavy infantry. Now, it's not lost for Adeptus Mechanicus. He does have this breadth of 3 damage shooting. Assuming that this Iron Strider doesn't kill itself trying to extricate from engagement here, it will be able to escape the Chosen, and we can just... The Terminators did fire, so they are unhidden. So we can just dump a billion gunshots into the Terminators and try to pull them down, essentially. Thulia could turn around and maybe try to give herself fall back and do stuff, although I don't know if she's fast enough to actually get to the middle objective in order to contest. These guys are not inside the Huron aura unless
the battle shock for this guy.
Huron ends up reactive moving.
I think we'll do battle.
The fallback and shoot strat? Well, yeah, Thulia just has an ability to allow a unit to fall back and shoot, though. So she can give it to herself. I don't think she cares so much about the Rangers, to be honest. And Call can stay at melee. I mean, it does restrict where Call can stand. Obviously, you do want Call to be active in the game, but we can push Thulia this turn.
For this map. And a pain for this guy.
I do think this Scorpius Disintegrator is going to get a little restricted. The downside as well is that this mission does require you to control your home objective, and I think Darren's about to lose his. Now he can. He does have a Servitor Battleclade over here. that he can
And
start to run
for
into his
another
opponent's
8, right?
deployment zone to threaten their
Yeah,
home
right.
objective, and so we can base trade a little bit. The Warpsmith is going to be a problem for that unit, but they could potentially hop in and kill him. The shooting from a Servitor Battleclade is not not nothing. It's a lot of phosphor blasters and random flamers and meltas and things.
What should in charge there?
Oh, the stratagem of the Scorpius ignore
We
modifiers, yeah,
will
for sure.
be here.
The Iron Strider itself will fall back and shoot normally.
Later on. There is, as far
But
as
yeah,
I
it is
remember,
unfortunate you can't use any of the strats on non-vehicles.
little lip here to stand on, which is pretty cool. New rules.
I guess
We'll
the
do
Iron
that
Strider
later.
always also rerolls its Desperate Escape, so
First, we're gonna
it's
figure out
unlikely
where
to
we
actually
do not
die
get,
to this fallback move, which is
by
good.
these idiots.
Does the cohort
Let's see
Cybernetica
here.
strat ignore Vastor's Hazardous?
This way.
No, I don't believe so.
This way.
There is a reading of the rules, which is like an interpretation I hadn't really considered before. That I guess we'll just read the
Hit the
cohort stratagem.
start putting them down.
And as you can ignore any modifiers to its
Do they-
characteristics, and or any roll or test made for it, excluding saving
before we
throws.
continue and do this,
So hazardous is not a
let's figure
characteristic
out,
modifier. There is a
what
reading
we
that it
want
is
to
a
expect,
like a
actually.
weapon modifier because it
Alright,
changes your
they're
weapon
gonna-
profile.
I said I
And
was
there's
gonna
a
do them.
there's like a clause in the
this
modifier
guy
rules
here is
that
gonna,
allows rules to be modified. I
this
think
one
that's
is
that's kind of a
doctrine, and
I
this
guess
guy here
a-
is going to
what's the word?
modifiers.
Optimistic reading of that
get a CP back.
particular rule.
Yes, I get
but
CP back.
it is definitely possible for sure.
So let's show this.
However, this is specifically a
Let's
characteristic modifier,
remember
which is
this.
explicitly the numbers on your datasheet, not the profiles.
+180.
No, it ignores modifiers to tests. So if you had, for example, an effect that said
Good full
your,
body shape.
like
Also,
one of those stratagems that says like when you take a hazardous check in this particular instance, subtract 1 from the roll.
it's a
that
shame
stratagem
you
would
gotta
ignore
eat
that.
this way.
Thulia Gold is in range to make it to the objective here. A little bit worried about the Overwatch from Kravik Morn, but I think that she might just need to push it. Like the Arcanist Overcharge? Yeah, probably.
There's a way.
Or like there's a bunch of stratagems that say like when something falls back from you, they have to take about a Desperate Breakout test or a hazardous check and subtract 1 from the roll. Or sometimes it's like subtract 1 from the roll if you're damaged or something, if you're
Well,
battle shocked or whatever.
like less even. 12 IT. Okay, outside of 12 from Mr. Flamer at least. We like that. Let's see. Then we need to kill him. Guess we'll set
It's
these
typically a
bits up.
stratagem or an ability that imposes hazardous
Uh,
modifiers. But yeah, you would ignore those because that is a test with the strat. Although oftentimes ironically, you do have to take hazardous checks
Wanna see your
while you are you like take the modifier while you're battle shocked, which of course would mean that you don't get the benefit anyway.
here.
Looks like we are going to push onto the Warpsmith here. We have an arc rifle. The Servitor Understeer has a devastating pistol, and we have a couple flamers to try to kill that Warpsmith. He has a 2+ save, which is going to be tough to get through. We do have a couple of heavy weapons, heavy bolter in there as well, melta gun. Might be able to do it.
He's
If we
not
get lucky and
supposed
kill
to
that guy,
be
that would be big.
15th, This man.
Because then there's really nothing that contends with these
One.
dudes besides like Terminators turning all the way around. Like Magnus's best ability, yeah.
I mean, depends which guy, right? Like, he's obscure to that guy, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but there's 12. So.
Does Magnus's hazardous ability require line of sight? No, it doesn't. Okay. Interesting. I do think that there is an argument to be made to use the hazardous ability if you are within 24 inches of a unit with indirect fire and they're going to shoot at you.
There later
That's
on.
that's when I would use it. But of course, if I didn't think I was going to get shot, then I would If I thought I was going to get shot, I would use the monster damage. Hazardous is... It's an okay ability. It's not that great. Yeah, the servitor's about to score a bunch. We get behind enemy lines, of course, for Aderyn, so he's about to score that out.
So gonna go.
Scorpius, Disintegrator pushing up. We're just going to put so much firepower into the Kravik-Morn's unit. The awkward part is that, like, Kravik-Morn's unit is tough to kill. I mean, with the bonus AP values, like, we are going to be able to
These friends.
get some work out of the Iron Strider Ballistari. They are going to be dangerous to those guys, although you are going to be fighting into -1 to wound and a 5+ feel no pain, so it's unlikely. It's going to take a couple of conversions to actually kill a single Terminator. But Aderyn needs so much to just ruin one of these big bricks. He needs to just, like, wildly overperform and absolutely brutalize it to get back into this game on attrition, because he is about to lose his home objective, which is brutal. That said, I mean, with the amount that Syncaine has lost so far, with effectively Vashtor and the Defiler, like, immolating themselves, if Aderyn is able to knock down the Terminators and contest mid, which looks unlikely, actually. I don't know if he can do that. But he has to kill Kravik-Morn and not allow these chosen to get back on. It's maybe a little tough. Then we might be back in business, contesting this objective in order to prevent the extra whatever it is, 7 points from Syncaine here is going to be big. He at least drops Syncaine down to probably a 6-point primary next turn.
Have to move ourselves a little bit so we see stuff.
A battle wagon with 20 boys firing deck.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I guess if you want to shoot your 20 firing deck boys out of the back. I guess in the new Orc Codex, like 20 random shooters actually might be valuable. Last edition, less so. Or this current incarnation of Orcs, less so. Those are kind of worthless in a lot of cases. But in the 11th edition Codex might be good.
Mr. TL49.
The line of sight from these guys is really, really rough. I don't know if that third Iron Shredder's even in.
Right?
Hmm?
These guys shot, yeah?
Yes. The terms? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, okay. Right, so we do see them.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone here sees, right?
Yeah. Okay, well, looks like the line's good. They're firing into cover, but we do have a couple ways to get around cover. TL 409, going to get some shots as well. Kravik-Morn is in the middle there, so as long as you have line of sight to Kravik from things like the Onager and the Scorpius, you are going to be able to shoot the unit regardless of where Syncaine places casualties.
Middle there.
Now, in the last time we played this matchup, chat, Syncaine fired into this unit and massively underswung. Killed like one Terminator with the entire Iron Strider Ballistari unit with every buff on it. Let's do a poll. How many Terminators dead? We'll start at 3.
Okay. Okay.
We'll go between 3 and 4. No, 3 and 5, or 6 plus,
shooting unless you
or
want
all
anything.
of them. That's where we're at.
We're
We're gonna say 6. We're locking it in. All right, chat. Pulls up. How are we feeling?
On into the chicken.
You overcharged with plasma?
Let's see, where are my plasmas?
Overwatching Huron into the Iron Strider. Trying as hard as we can to kill it. If Huron loses a guy, it's not the end of the world here, because Garen can bring him back, so it's actually like kind of value if he takes damage from a Dark Pact and also
so the 2 overcharge, and we'll pray for.
We're gonna say between 3 and 5. Most people say.
We're good. We'll roll the 2 plasmas. Nothing. Huron.
Killing an Iron Strider here would be pretty valuable. That guy is good for a couple dead Marines over here.
Cool.
And then Hasidus.
He needs it to happen, so he's only going to get 2.
Takes 1.
Such is the way of things.
Put it on. Where's Saratoga takes it. And then we've got what? Bolt gun. All right, so bolt gun. 2 saves. No AP. Cool. The enforcers, 3 shots.
Are we out of range of
1,
Huron's
AP1.
flamethrower here? We could just roll that, save ourselves some time.
What's the damage?
1, I believe.
I'll take it.
The Enforcer's cool,
yeah,
cool
1.
gun. What's it called? The
combi weapon.
Tilaxi or whatever? Not Lawn
Nothing.
Daxi Maimer?
And then
What a
another
cool
bolt
name
gun.
for a gun that doesn't do very much.
Cool. 2.
I like the idea of the Enforcer. I just wish that she did something a little bit more exciting. But I like the expansion of the lore, where we include these like random aliens that aren't, elsewhere
Saratoga's 12.
incorporated.
Another combi shot.
And she's just a weird mercenary that Huron picked up along the way. I think that's fun.
Start to be a little bit
Not see
higher here.
yeah, maybe not. And then Corpse Master is 18. Corpse Master.
The Reductor! No way.
1 AP.
Do we get him with the cool Desert Eagle? The Desert Eagle shoots him down. Blammo.
Don't want to die here.
Or the Absolver, excuse me. Are we going to re-roll the save on this guy? No way, dude. We're going to re-roll with a command point and save it.
Cool. Alright, that's that unit.
That puts Aderyn down to 0 command points. Fortunately for Adeptus Mechanicus, basically 100% of their stratagems outside a couple of the Lords of the Forge one are used in the command phase. So holding command points is not very helpful.
Yep.
But that is
5 up.
Interesting spend. It basically just gets you the shot this turn. I don't think he's really relevant for many secondaries.
If you're oathed, yeah.
Oh, right, yes, sorry.
Oh my god, there we go. That's what we're looking for at Aderyn.
Yeah.
Bad roll into great roll, but the saves are good.
Each, right? First guy takes 2, dies. Second guy takes 2.
1.5 Terminators dead to the Iron Striders. Not nothing, but certainly not what we were looking for. A little bit of a spike up in saving throws there.
Where's the little X? There he is. Okay.
That and the Onager Dune Crawlers, where a lot of this damage is going to come from.
Shoot with
all those twin linked AP2 shots.
Cool into Vashtor.
-1 or -2 actually, and then Hazardous.
But I have +1 ballistic skill, -1 to hit.
Yeah.
Goes back to 3. No, I'm engaged.
Yeah.
Should be. I don't know.
We'll see
if that works.
Did you already do the hit roll?
Yeah, that was the hit roll for 3 shots.
Okay. He's okay.
Good job, Bashor.
Hazardous, I believe. Fine. We'll do. TL49. Vashtor.
Alright. Same thing.
We're really going to try to kill Vashtor here.
He's.
Because you're -1 from Vash, -1 from in combat.
But you are transhuman, I believe.
Huh?
You're transhuman on this guy as well.
Yeah.
Do I take damage? I do. Maybe. Hazardous. Okay,
TL49 not showing up today. Yeah, I'm confused about where this math is coming from, to be honest. I'd make a +1 ballistic skill, but it doesn't interact with the hit modifier mechanic. So it's not like we offset the -2 to hit.
Yeah, missiles.
Because
here.
Vashtor doesn't reduce ballistic skill.
Fair might need to
Unless
Vashtor.
there's a modifier I'm not
So
aware
all the
of in
guns
there.
are hazardous and -1.
Because I target one into him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll shoot Thulia into Vashtor first to see what happens.
So sorry, what's shooting?
Use Thulia into Vashtor.
She can fall back and shoot.
Yeah, with her ability, she can
Okay.
fall back, shoot, and charge that she gave herself. Then force. Crusades.
The heavy doesn't matter in that
Okay.
case because
And hazardous.
call is engaged. You can't gain heavy while you're engaged, unfortunately.
And you just need the hazardous on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, -1 to hit is still capped. I think they might have been adding the +1 weapon skill or the +1 ballistic skill from the Doctrina
The rest here.
as a hit modifier.
So -1 for all. Oh no, you're outside of 18. Yep. So you're good.
And we'll put them into the.
Vashtor's not in cover now.
Save these.
Oh, what's happening?
We'll shoot stubbers and missiles here.
Okay.
We'll start with missiles.
Can you not gain heavy while engaged? Nope. That is new. That's new in 11th edition.
Save 2.
They're twin linked?
Yep.
Okay. Damage.
2, then 6.
2 and 6. Alright, so you kill one guy.
And we're gonna shoot the stubber. Heavy, counteracted by your stealth.
Definitely going places. Yeah, that, for sure.
Okay. 7.
Lots of damage into the Chosen. I think the hope is that we can get them to force a battle shock check, but we're not doing enough damage here, unfortunately. This the sequence of damage rolls onto that unit has done a great job of keeping those guys alive. Downside of a flat D6 weapon profile.
Goes into Vashtor. Let's see here. Heavy, +1 to hit, negate your -1 to hit in melee. 2 still. Do you have cover? Yes. So that's what
So you, yeah. So you,
and force.
Oh my god. No, not like this, Aderyn.
Wild.
I mean, I like the attacks on Vashtor do feel a little inconsequential here. You don't want to shoot them into the Masters of the Maelstrom because you kill Captain Sargoda and then she comes back in the front of the unit and gives movement.
We'll do here and we'll see what happens. We'll shoot with everything. We'll start with flamers.
T4.
Your toughness, T4. 3 saves.
No AP?
Nope.
He's okay.
Bolters. Cover. 2 saves. No AP.
He's okay.
Heavy bolter. 3 saves, AP1.
The heavy bolter hits on 3s normally?
Everyone do.
Okay.
+1 ballistic skill, my guy. Kills the Warpsmith.
This is AP1?
Yep.
That's pretty big.
CPU. What else is shooting?
I have arc rifle, melt, pistol from the alpha as well.
Okay. Yeah, we'll CPU reroll this one.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay. Go for just T here. Then most of these idiots will be alive.
So that removes the threat to the Servitor Battleclad back there. That is going to dock Syncaine quite a few points. Should grab a Aderyn behind enemy lines, and an overwhelming force as well. That was a big pickup.
Shoot the Onager into the Vashtor.
I think the Onager shooting Vashtor, not the Terminators. I guess we get Thulia Gold in here to engage, but Thulia might just die to Kravik. I guess
AP.
She can dodge Kravik's melee probably if she charges in.
One.
Fellhammer Siege Host doesn't have ways to fall back and operate, so Kravikborn does get stuck in melee if they can't kill.
Hazardous for
Thulia. 6 damage into the Onager Dune Crawler from Vashtor's Hazardous for targeting at him. Bro! Oh, no! Kravik also gets rerolls against that Onager as well. That's the focus of hatred for Kravikborn was declared at the start of the game.
We do shoot this guy.
Which does mean that if they do get a hit, they get rerolls into him. We're going to put the Scorpius Disintegrator into the Terminator to try to kill the guy in the front.
Are ignoring mods. Six.
AP.
The Underseer shoot the Warpsmith through the wall? Yeah, he like pokes up a little bit over the wall. Yeah. His line of sight's like this. So where the Warpsmith was standing, he had line of sight. You do still need true line of sight
like
for sure.
Strength, right?
But
9. No.
The light features are relatively small.
All mods, even armor, which is wild.
That is wild. 2 go through.
Well,
the antenna of death getting the shot over there. Does kill that.
Let's see if we feel no pain.
1 Terminator.
We don't feel it. Let's see if that's okay. No, that's only 1 damage. That's right. So he's fine. Yeah, so you kill that one and he's fine.
So we succeeded in making Thulia's charge harder.
You only have 1 feel pain.
Yeah. That's it's the second dice roll was pointless. I pulled the first guy, right? Because he took 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he took 1 damage, and I saw you roll a 4. What's your
No. So I rolled the 5 for the 1 damage for the other guy. I just pulled the 1 wound guy. I didn't roll the 5 damage. That's what I mean. I just rolled the 1 for the 1 damage.
Yeah, Syncaine rolled a 1. Killed a guy, rolled 1, and then kept rolling for some reason.
This is
was kind of confused.
Yeah, d6 plus 1.
1.
7.
Ooh.
Let's roll this one just for fun.
Kill another guy?
Almost. Kill 1, which will be that guy.
Alright, well. Only 3, unfortunately, is not really what we wanted. That was the lower end of our prediction here.
Give you extra charge distance, probably. It seems silly.
And now if Thulia charges Kravik, I guess she can probably dodge him if she allows the Terminators to all pile in.
Terrible, not great. 3 units, which is good.
And just like eat a bunch of Power Fist attacks. Eat probably 4 or 5 Power Fist attacks. There is no universe where she has to move into Kravikborn's engagement, though.
Yeah, we'll do a charge here, Thulia.
Okay.
And then, of course, you can choose not to do it if you don't want to. But you might as well roll it if you have it. There's no reason not to.
6. It's probably too far.
Not in range. Unfortunately, no command points to reroll. So Thulia is just going to vibe there. That's going to leave Kravik unengaged. He is a little slow. He himself only threats 17 inches. So he's not in range to hit the Onager Dune Crawler, but we might lose Thulia there for kind of nothing.
And
yeah, because you killed 2, right? For overwhelming. Overwhelming is just 2 for max.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. My turn. Draw cards. No priz behind enemy lines. Sure.
Oh, Vashtor is killed for overwhelming force, so that will actually score Aderyn a couple more points. That's why we were focused so heavily on him, I think, rather than the Terminators.
Abaddon's units below starting.
Should only get 6 for primary here for Syncaine.
We hold 2 for 6. Not our home.
Behind enemy lines, no prisoners or the draws. Those are actually pretty good here.
Okay.
No prisoners. We probably scored out for at least 2, if not 3 kills. Behind enemy lines can be scored out by the Chosen, who are probably going to charge into the Scorpius Disintegrator on Aderyn's home objective and steal that. This game maintaining pretty close. If we score out behind enemy lines for 1, that would put Syncaine up to 41. No prisoners for 4. Or probably potentially 5. Scores him out to 46. He's currently up by 1. Now, he does have a bit of a leg up because he has end of turn scoring 5th battle round. Both players do have that, but it's a little bit easier for the second player because they don't have to worry about losing models there.
The lag is back. Oh, it's like, is it super choppy for you too right now?
Need some. No.
Okay, weird.
I've had some issues with that. Unfortunately, the LCT map base is like a really hefty mod, and it does have like processing issues in some machines. We've run into some really, really weird ones. I think just based on the connection, the player's connection.
I'm gonna advance Abaddon.
Well, congratulations to chat.
Just kidding.
You guys were correct about the number of dead Terminators. We hit 3. That was without the Onager shooting at them at all, in fairness. Aderyn just elected to turn that around and shoot somewhere else. Shoot at Vashtor to get the 2 points. I might have...
Max, he can go...
I guess without any access to crushing impact onto Vashtor, I probably maybe would have shot him too, but... It is interesting. I think this is going to probably be the deciding turn here. Yeah, Darren's about to lose his home objective. He's going to take his opponent's home, but the issue is that Aderyn is having a tough time contending with just these massive bricks in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
This Terminator squad with Kravik Morn is brutal. And the question's going to be whether or not he can find a way to kill them. It's just so much forward pressure from Valhammer Siege Host, right? 3 chosen units and the Kravik Morn brick is just so difficult to take the center from. And if you are playing a take and hold mirror, which we are in this case, that of course is massive. Thulia's gonna, I think, make a desperate last stand here, but I don't know if it's gonna go well for her. Kravik Morn does have a phenomenal number of 2 damage melee attacks. 10 2 damage melee attacks, likely with sustained hits.
There, we can see you.
At least he's not anti-monster. He's only anti-vehicle.
Not advancing by the looks of things.
No, because then I can't throw the dog at you. He's a little out, so...
Well, he moved 6 as well, right? So
yeah.
Go further.
It's not like
it can go further because he moved 6. This guy.
No, he didn't move 6. That's why I'm moving her out of the way. He didn't move the full 6. I mean, it's impossible to me to move out of coherency when they were
You
in
moved
coherency.
5.7, so you can't move another.
I really don't want to reset the whole thing, but
You don't have to. You just go back 0.5 and then pull him back. That's all.
yeah, but there's no. He moved 6 and he moved 6, and there's no way
He
to get
moved 6,
myself
but
out
he
of
moved
coherency.
sideways.
He moved
Yeah.
sideways too, though. All right. I mean, and I don't think they were like at max coherency, right? Because he was here and he was there.
Whatever. It's
That's my movement phase. Would you like to overwatch?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, shooting chickens into the middle.
Yep.
Do I get a CP back? I think I already got one back, so don't get.
Sure.
What a shot, chat. What a shot that was. 5 6s on Overwatch.
4 6.
Cool.
Oh, 4 3.
Kills 4 Terminators?
This happened last game too.
What?
Very good.
Yeah,
Have a reason not to shoot him.
sure. I guess.
Oh my god, chat. Wait, we...
4.
we are so good at predicting outcomes, but on the wrong turn.
Cool. Alright, shooting phase, we'll throw the
On
dog
Overwatch. That's insane. Why is Syncaine's army... Aderyn's army does nothing on his own turn, and then on Syncaine's own turn, rips half his army apart.
We'll shoot
What?
Kravik into Thulia.
Yeah.
No prayer. This is Morn's Flamer.
Yeah, the benefit there, of course, is that you don't have to shoot into the 5+ Fiona Pain on your opponent's turn. That only works in your shooting phase.
Cool. The other Flamer.
So Syncaine's just got to eat it.
3, 1. PP2. 1 damage.
But we see it.
Cool. And a bolter.
It doesn't help that he did underswing on the save roll there
Cool.
for that shot. Didn't really get much damage to Thulia. She might actually live against this depowered unit now.
Where's the termies?
That would be big. If Thulia is able to stopgap this whole unit from pushing forward, that suddenly gives Aderyn a push into the center, and Aderyn can start to control more objectives than his opponent. And basically just leave Huron Blackheart to kill a Scorpius in the corner, refuse flank and pull away from him, clear the center, and leave Syncaine down to another 6-point primary turn. We do succeed the charge with Huron, but the wall in the way is going to make things a little bit tough. It does have command points. His body is a machine. Yeah, his body's a machine that turns his opponent's turn into his turn. Incredible. So I think we're going to try to push these guys around the corner as much as we can, get Huron into like this position, and then pile him to the fight. We do need to get Huron in there if we want a chance to kill these guys.
Shove the tank.
Yeah, should be able to get there, I think, with a pile-in move. I think this wall is bugged. You just need to nudge like sideways a little bit. He's like phasing into it a little bit.
He's going through it.
That's that looks like a asset issue on the wall. Should be good though.
Yeah, I think so. It's within 5 inch of the room.
There is unfortunately some of the maps are a little bugged because of the FTC map constructor.
What did I roll? 4?
Which apparently doesn't perfectly mirror terrain. It's supposed to. It has a tool that's meant to, but or the Forceorg map constructor. Apparently it has a bug where it doesn't set like the Z-axis correctly. And so some of the terrain is bugged. Unfortunately, it would be an easy fix if there weren't 40 maps.
Cool.
40 maps that are
Phase.
embedded into the LCT base.
Let's roll Abaddon.
So it's just
I didn't roll a 12.
like a multi-hour
Alright,
process that requires
you
multiple
can't
people
route
to fix it.
LCT.
If it was just a self-hosted system, it would already be fixed, but unfortunately it's not. That's the downside of the sort of level of interconnectedness that we're at with the TTS community these days. More maps, yeah. Yeah, people ask me at the start because I always make my own maps because I enjoy the process, and I think that making maps that are visually interesting, it does sort of elevate the game quite a bit. People asked me if I was going to make maps for this season. I was like, brother, I do not have time to make 40 TTS maps. Shout out to NC Conroy for making the T5S2 maps for this season. But yeah, I am do not have enough time, and not enough hours of the day, as they say. Holy crap! It already took me about a week of work to make the maps for previous seasons, and then of course I'd have to upkeep them and everything. But the 11th edition terrain format is just insane.
That's about 3.
They're around there somewhere.
I don't even
I looked away as well.
necessarily know if we need all those maps, to be fair.
Spasmed on me. And then we go Morn.
You want to touch the car, or
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll touch the car.
Yeah, I do remember with fondness. I mean, maybe it's a little bit of rose-tinted glasses for sure, but I remember with fondness some of the maps we made for 9th edition.
Yeah.
Which ended up being really cool.
For sure. And then...
Say what I will about the World Team Championship.
So this guy
if you curate their
guy's
maps,
facing you.
their
This
map
guy
pools,
is,
to not use all of them,
cool.
you use the ones that are a little
Great
bit more
phase.
well-rounded. They did make some really
let's go
cool
Huron's
maps.
unit into the
If you
store. Pray
get a
for
little bit
lethal.
of asset
sounds fine.
reconstruction, I guess.
Yeah. Huron.
We could remove Dawn of War.
Six.
Yeah, I think it might be
Tea-time.
for pods.
Yeah, 1 AP3.
I don't think that that's the case. We're going to do that, but for GTs and the server, we may use the pick band system for layouts.
Go with
I really like that, and it
Soul
seems
Eater
like more
guy,
GTs are adopting it,
4 attacks.
and it just makes the game like slightly more competitive. Certainly for
1
future
AP2,
invitational, I think that's on the table. Absolutely,
Yeah.
season 11 invitational may use something like that if the community widely adopts it.
2 Power Fist guys. Still not a 6. 2.
Yeah, the only reason I made them fast is because somebody else did it. Yeah.
Packed or something.
In fairness,
pack for lethal.
NC
Just gotta
Conroy
roll the
did build
6,
these from scratch in Blender before any of the official assets were released.
No, I had
Oh,
He
you already-
basically
you
took
already
the
did the damage,
measurements
okay.
off the website for the train features to
Then
construct
we
them. It was very
got,
impressive.
Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular guys, so 20. Hey, it's a 6. 3 AP2s.
What pick and
Right.
ban? Yeah, so some GTs have started to use a
Right.
system where
We do.
explode.
Take 2 more.
It's so true,
Alright,
chat.
so
We do so much more
Captain
damage to the opponent's turn.
and-
Aderyn just doesn't want to take any more
Dog
turns
roll
over the course of this
takes 1.
game. He's like, please, just give me turns on your side. I don't want to do anything.
Okay. Everything into.
But some
Furia.
GTs are using a system where you roll
Shields
off at the start of the
T8.
game, and then the player that wins
Yeah, so
bans
praying
one
for
layout,
sustain.
and of the 2 remaining, the other player chooses one of the 2
good.
to use.
This is Morin's.
So it
3
smooths
attacks.
over the layout selection quite a bit. I think that
they
when you're
hit
playing like prep
+1.
games or smaller events, like you should be open to playing all the
2
layouts. But
removal.
if you're playing like hyper competitive stuff, I think that
Which
being
one's
able to
attacking?
curate your
This is Morin. This is his extra.
your
attacks.
selections a little bit, this is
Everything's
pretty
2
nice.
damage.
Yeah, I do like it quite a bit.
Take 1.
Something like that alongside
other
a
Sustain.
disposition
that's a
selection
dev.
phase, I think would be really cool.
You have 4 saves on your invuln for 2, and then 2 devs.
Strength 10, yeah.
Yep.
4 stages set.
Mhm.
4 up.
And then 8 total damage in mortals. Or in.
Take 4.
The feel no pains are
Okay.
strong on this table. I don't know what
the
it is
2
about
chain
this
fist
game,
guys.
but we're just gonna make a million field up pains. So Power Fist did 2. Kravik did 4. Chain Fist
4.
coming in here with 4 wounds. Could kill her. It won't. Her invuln's too good. Thulia lives in part because of that Overwatch.
And the Power Fist.
Oh, we didn't swing the Power Fist yet. Excuse me. So she could still die.
2 more.
Make 1. Yeah.
She lives on 2. Ooh!
You get to swing.
What happened to 4 Terminators? The Overwatch from the Iron Strider Bellistari rolled 5 6s to hit and sustained at 10 hits.
Which attack you're doing?
And then twin linked those into
Yeah.
I don't know, something like 8 saves, 7 saves or something.
Yeah, we'll do the Reflect Mortals on them.
Tease. Your oath. 3s. 3 wounds.
Oh man!
Okay. You take 1.
Thulia eats, bounces the damage, but doesn't take a bunch of extra.
Consolidate. We'll go.
Oof.
Oh, sorry. I have to fight with the...
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Save.
We're good. And no Reflect Mortal.
I think that's 3 wounds there too, right? 3 6.
Was it 2 saves? Good on the save. No.
Oh, right.
Cool. We'll go.
I just want to make sure we're not
That's
playing with the -1 working in melee.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's wrong.
Yeah. Can't roller. I say.
Yeah, I'm outside the 2-inch engagement range.
Leave it till you show,
right? She's OC3, so no. So
There you have it. You can't come back.
he wasn't based, but
Thulia should have wounded on that
someone was
too.
standing here, and that person definitely
Did she
can't
roll
come
it too?
he can because he can.
I thought she rolled.
Right?
Sure.
Oh, she might
So
have.
this guy can.
Yeah, I don't know, we made every save anyway. I think.
Just end a little closer that way, and then he'll, I guess, base you. So then Kravik actually can't do that.
Did you save these before? I'm pretty sure.
So this guy was the base one. That one wasn't the based one, and then Kravik wasn't based.
Because you had. Let's see. Kravik was here. What was here? What was here? Right.
Yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll get.
And then I gotta move these guys. I can move them wherever I want. Save. They go 3. They're not gonna get there.
Need somebody to check the dice on the field pans.
Let's just make that easier, I guess.
If we check the dice on Thulia's field pans, you have to check the dice on the Defiler. It made like 50% of them.
They didn't shoot, but you're so close anyway. It doesn't matter. All right, we'll just do this.
Margaret, thanks for hanging out, man. Hope you have a successful time with your grandma.
Turn. Priz, I killed a chicken and a destroyer, and that was it, right? So 2.
Yeah, 4.
For 4, and then end of turn, I hold more for another 2. So it's Priz, and then behind
you don't
enemy.
get hold more right now. Turn 3.
End of. Oh, it's only the first and second. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Overdue. Oh, and then behind scores for 3. Yeah, so that's gone.
Oh, this is coming down to it, chat. Battle round 4 players are tied currently, 45-45 evenly.
You're done there, or
passing back to round 4.
I think I have consolidate still here.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. You got that guy.
And We're gonna see what we can do here. Make some magic happen for
Yeah.
Aderyn.
Stay protector.
Should hold 2 outside deployment for 6, I believe.
Beacon and Burden of Trust. Yeah, then for holding T, objective.
6, right? You don't hold your home.
We don't have to.
Yeah, the +2, right, is for if you hold your home.
Oh, cumulative. Right. It's only 6.
Yeah, it's literally just linchpin from 10th edition.
Beaconing.
6 points for Aderyn here. If he can, so there's the chosen of the bank here are hidden and potentially gone to ground. There is a chance to run around, but we're being body blocked by Kravik pretty effectively. If we can kill the chosen but leave Abaddon alive, it actually cuts.
Just step away 1 second, but we'll be right back.
Syncaine down to a 3-point primary. We're gonna beacon the Servitor Battleclade and burden the Chaos Space Marine home objective. Dude, this unit may score, what, 7 more points? It just scored 3. It might score 7. It did not. It scored 6 last turn and denied
both for anything else.
7. So that was a 13-point swing, and it might score 7 more. So that one Servitor Battlecrate may gain 20 points over the course of 2 battle rounds. Oh my god. That unit is about to go insane. This is, of course, the big downside is if
let's move these
with this like really low unit count army.
Then we have Battle Shocks. It's essentially just
if Aderyn wins, does he need to win again? He does, yeah. It's this double elimination, and Syncaine's currently undefeated. So Aderyn is basically playing for the opportunity to play again. Now the players could elect to call it there and give Aderyn the elimination, but I doubt Syncaine will do that.
Yes, full bucket and charge.
And we might see this matchup one more time, which honestly I'm into because every time these two play, it's a fucking insane game.
I will give her.
They're gonna get sick of each other at the end, I think. But oh my god, these games been nuts. We'll see how it goes. I mean, here on Blackheart's a hell of a unit, and I don't know if Aderyn has the beef to kill him. But I imagine like we have to put as much work as possible into getting rid of Abaddon the Spoiler here.
So we'll give 5 Feeling Pain to this man.
Killing Abaddon this turn would be such a big pickup for Aderyn. That would be a massive, massive swing.
What? This bloke gives the Feeling Pain to.
We might be able to conquer Imperative, the Onager Dune Crawler, and run it around the Terminators. Maybe tow here to shoot through.
Sweet.
Or get a shot from here. I don't know. I think its base might be too big. I'm like wondering where the attacks come from if we do get into the Chosen. We could fall back and shoot. Fall back, shoot, and charge with Thulia and try to charge them, but then they get to pile and consolidate. That's not ideal. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, the Striders are going to do a lot, but like... The issue is gaining lines of sight to those Chosen in the middle. We have the Chosen are currently scoring 6 for Syncaine. Aderyn has to clear them, but I'm not sure what he does. He's so compressed by the inexorable onslaught of these Iron Warriors. It's a cool thing about 11th edition chats. It makes a lot of these armies play kind of true to form, right? The Iron Warriors are literally the siege faction. They are slowly pressuring this Admech fortress into the corner. It makes Spellhammer Siege House play as it should in the lore.
Do we want to ignore mods? We will not trace with Twin Link.
Yeah, I think we let Huron's Chosen unit live. I don't think that Aderyn realistically can do anything about that. It's Abaddon's Chosen that are I think priority. Public enemy number 1 right now.
Okay. Then we are gonna see what we can do here.
You know, the benefit of playing this mass like Skitarii vehicle build is that you have so many data links that you do get a bunch of opportunities to get those command points back. I think Aderyn's basically played most of the games with an additional 3 or 4 command points thanks to just the breadth of rolls he gets to attempt on that. Now, moving this direction does mean that he would trigger a reactive move off Huron, which would be a little bit dangerous.
It's pretty cool.
Allows Huron to get farther up the table, which is not really what you want to be seeing. Huron with basically like move 6 plus 2d6 plus a charge, thanks to a reactive move into an advance roll. Allows him to potentially access Aderyn's home objective. And one thing we have to keep in mind, Syncaine has been holding tempting target for the entire game. Although it is not
shoot where he's
showcased on. Oh, I don't know what's going on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't showing up.
It's here.
Yeah, he's been holding tempting target for the whole game.
These guys.
So,
I will stay back here so we can see.
Yeah, I don't know what my score viewer is doing right now, which will allow him to secure an additional 5 points on that objective once he pushes up in there. Aderyn's, I think, really like scrambling to try to make that not happen. Plunder is what killed the Iron Shredder in the corner over here. That's why Huron had a little bit of an awkward time getting into melee, because he chose not to advance so he could unleash the dog on the Iron Shredder to deal mortal wounds and kill it. That scored Syncaine an additional 2 no prisoners points and removed that threat from the side. Part of the reason, I guess, that Aderyn did elect to burn a reroll to try to keep that Iron Shredder alive for a little longer is that it did force resources out of Huron's unit.
So we have our -1 to hit at least, which is fun. The Chain Fist's a little bit worse than Power Fists.
It's nice that we have compressed all of the models in the game to this quarter of the table, basically. You can see the entire battlefield from here.
It's cool to start shooting. These guys. We're not giving you a reactive move, just to be clear here.
Okay.
So, do anything remotely close to that. Can I just holding this? Can we just hold it even more, just in case you, for some reason, were to get them. These guys back here with this. Beacon. Then else we're gonna shoot you to death, hopefully. Sorry, this guy. Be back. Okay. Alright. Time to shoot, I suppose.
Give me a second here. Chicken on 4. Yeah, we'll Overwatch Huron into the chickens. I'll pray for lethal. Icon reroll. Good.
If you fail. Oh, didn't you say you couldn't reroll?
No, icon reroll.
Oh.
Huron's Flamer. For 3 plus 2. 2 AP 2. AP 1. Cool.
They both.
Sorry, the plasmas are overcharged. Which I think might just be 1. That guy in range. No. So the 1 overcharge Plaz. Nothing. And doesn't hazard. Enforcers, 3 shots. 1 save at 1.
1 for how much damage?
1 damage.
Okay.
Let's see. 3, 2 combis in rapid, and 1 in not. Cool. And Kador, no, he's a bolt pistol, he's out. And Garland, I think, is also 12, so he's out. Okay. I think that's everybody. Cool. Good old 1 damage.
Okay. Take it. We'll start by shooting. Let's see here. We'll start by shooting Belisarius into the Chosen.
All right, we'll do the 5 up.
Right. 3 AP4s. What order? Before you don't roll. What order?
They're AP4s. So yeah, so the Enforcer's the first one, and then the Chosen.
Okay. Chosen dies.
Well, it's I have a feel no pain.
Well,
So it's
4. Yeah,
4 damage.
Yep.
It takes 1.
These feel no pains this game. Oh my god.
5 and then 5.
Insane.
He takes 1 and dies. And kills another.
Yeah.
Right.
It shows them. Cool.
So it looks like we are angling
We have a bunch of friends.
to inflict damage on the Chosen here instead of going into Abaddon's unit. I think that the geometry just wasn't there to attack.
Yeah.
I
guess.
The Abaddon's Chosen, unfortunately. Which means Syncaine's probably going to continuously score
you can change it
the middle objective.
Everyone's fresh. One save, AP3.
Damage.
The danger, of course, is putting attacks into any of the 4 wound models to absorb some of this damage. Does give you the chance to lose Gary and the Corpse Master.
Yeah. A sniper.
If you underswing your saving throw after allocating.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 friends.
Could die on Overwatch. Yeah, if Aderyn keeps doing a tremendous amount of damage on Overwatch, that's true.
Cover. 5 wounds. No people.
Good.
Okay. And we're gonna shoot Belistari.
Okay.
Couple. We are heavy, so it's on 3s. Actually, this time it's pretty sweet. 3s. 11 AP2s, 3 damage.
Uh, 5, so 15. First guy dies, second guy dies, third guy is on a wound and dies, 3 guys die, fourth guy is on a wound. So 1, 2, 3 guys die, and this guy says take 1 or 2. He takes 2.
Cool. Then we're gonna shoot Onager into you.
Okay.
Start Stubber. Yeah. We are heavy day.
Didn't he move? Isn't he like over here?
Nope. He moved here like turn 2, and he's been standing there since.
Yeah, that Onager is not.
Yeah, he didn't mean
That's not maneuvered. Heavy's so good this edition as well. I mean, he can still nudge around and still get that +1.
Kills that guy, and that guy takes 1.
Then we're shooting the 2 damage guns.
Nurgle Matt, happy to
These, 'cause we have cover.
entertain you, my guys.
4s, I guess, with 8 AP1s. Damage.
3 go through. 4, 6 in 2s. First guy dies. Second guy takes 2. Which will be his friend. Actually, it'll be that guy.
It's quite a bit of damage, but I don't know if it's
Okay. Then I'm gonna
enough
shoot
here.
with Disintegrator, putting Stubbers here and everything else here.
Okay.
Stubbers might clip the wounded guy.
So -2 on him. Right?
Ignore
Oh,
both
he's
ways.
ignore. Okay.
Fairmight. Don't get heavy and melee, I don't.
No.
Great.
Indeed. I do like that roll. It definitely felt very strong for heavy
G-force.
weapon like
Okay.
vehicles. Like you can engage them, it didn't do
That's-
anything because they just ignored engagement effectively. I do like that. Engaging heavy stuff still lets them
Which
shoot
is-
if they're vehicles, but they are significantly less
What?
affected. Like basically -2 to hit instead of -1. Makes a little bit
one
more
goes through.
sense.
2 damage.
It's D6 +1.
Fails.
Oh, so 2 damage, 2 damage, right?
Yeah, 2. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Other people.
Dulia fortunately has a non-blast profile, so she can shoot into her own melee as well.
AP1s. What order do you want to take it here?
This is
Shoot
on
them
the
that
chosen. These are all
Oh,
damage
yeah,
ones.
What a roll
Yeah,
from the
but they might all
Stubbers,
die
though.
from it,
Holy
but-
crap.
Well,
12
so
wounds.
it's all the same save, but it's chosen and then the 4 wound guys.
Oh my god, and
AP0, you
Syncaine
said?
flubs it.
AP1.
AP1. And then 1 damage.
8 go through. Feel no pains are still strong, dude. Oh my god.
4, so that's 1.
Kills another
and
2
that's
models.
3.
We're down to 2 chosen, the 4 wound masters and Huron.
Julia. Shooting for a melee.
This is
Getting
a
that
funny
CP back was wild too.
a funny
one dead, one
kind of
saved.
situation, right? I think Syncaine saves rolls have been kind of on point here.
Okay.
I mean, both the players are rolling really well, to be fair. And
TL49 decides to shoot. Oh, sorry, these guys, when they shot, they need to roll dice. They're still hidden.
but I've seen a lot of players like refuse to
It's
play on the
funny, I
blue side of
guess.
the table because
It's fine.
they think that the dice
Roll
rollers are
dice,
different
roll
somehow in
right.
TTS. I think that's a pretty good example of
And then we're shooting.
the dice rollers being
Oh,
impartial.
All hits.
he ignores cover.
Please. He hits on T's, so yes. With plus
Okay.
1 spell is good. So 2 AP, 2
1 goes through. What's the damage?
D3 plus 2. So it is 4.
Kills 1.
Down to a single chosen and the masters. Of course, we'll get one back with Garion. This has been maybe the most damage, I think. I guess all of Syncaine's games he's kind of scraped by with just a couple of models left at the end.
Okay. No charges.
Nope. I want to fight first.
Yep.
You want to do anything?
Not yet. No. Actually.
Yes. Charge me.
Yeah, no
try
heroic intervention attempt here.
The 9.
What are you trying to do?
Oh no, it's a
It's
6
6.
if you didn't charge. That's right. Yeah. No, swing away.
Okay. Thulia will beat up Kravik.
Okay.
So because Aderyn didn't
she
charge, he
degrade?
gets to select the first unit to fight.
No.
It's cool like that.
5
6.
wounds go through. Oh my god,
What-
they leave.
What's
No, they
the
kill
damage?
Kravik?
3. So that would kill the 2.
We
yeah,
have
so
to
it's a
reroll one here so
one.
Kravik lives. That would be so brutal.
That's fucking wild.
And he rerolls and fails?
Cool. Dice are fun.
Oh my god, chat.
You have to go to the
Thulia
closest
swings
objective,
and
Yes.
clears.
right? Can you go to this objective? Trevi, do you know?
I think because you're already on this one.
I will double check, but I believe that you can choose if you're within 3 inches of multiple objectives. You just choose one, and then the whole unit goes towards it.
Yeah. If I can, I will go there. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'll stay.
It's
So we can
objective
probably
consolidation.
Yeah, let's just pause it.
Yeah.
I don't know why the clock's on me.
It's probably just for the save reroll.
See where taking place.
Uh,
Yeah, and like I said before, we're burdening over here.
yeah,
I guess.
If you're within 3 inches of one or more objectives, select one of those objectives. And its move is within range of the selected objective if possible. Yeah. So if you're within 3 of the objective behind you, then you can choose that one and go towards it.
all right, cool. So that was your turn.
I guess these 2 are ongoing.
Yeah.
You're all good. No, you're good.
Okay.
I hit the wrong button.
Thank you.
I am
Defense
interested
stronghold,
in
awesome. Burden of
Aderyn's
trust.
move there. Because I think that was actually a misplay. Aderyn, through that guild is OC3. She killed Kravik's
let's
unit
see.
and then consolidated off the objective. She would have held that
they need to
objective.
pass Battle Shock to be able to do the thing. Let's see if they fail.
Because I don't think Abaddon... Or can Abaddon War Master into it? No, he can reroll Battleshock checks.
What happened? He failed the battleship. Or...
Yeah.
And Huron failed his Battleshock? I think that might have just... man,
Cool.
that...
So they're
We could have put Syncaine to a 0.
yeah, hers didn't matter. It's like all your
Kind of
all,
did.
all your
Oh,
all
she
your-
was
all your
Battleshocked.
fails like don't matter.
Oh,
and all
okay.
My fails are like catastrophic
It didn't matter,
defilers.
because
Yeah,
if you
okay.
left here, then you wouldn't have
That's
to
why
roll
he
this
didn't
and-
go. We didn't put the token down. She
What?
was Battleshocked. I didn't realize that.
If she was still here, OC3, and wasn't battleshock, you wouldn't hold this here.
But she moved off.
Exactly.
I
yeah.
mean, and
When
that's
it does,
I mean,
yeah.
she,
Just the battleship matters.
she should be dead like 3 times over, but yes, she did survive. Cool. Let's bring back a chosen. Boop.
Draws for Syncaine.
And we hold the 2. for
Burden
6.
and defend, brother.
And let's see.
Oh,
Abaddon
no.
stays in
Those are
Hezbollah.
so bad, dude.
Now we just go to movement phase. We're
Are
gonna
those the
advance
worst
Abaddon
draws in this game board state?
for 4. So they go
I think they might be. Outflank might have been worse.
So,
Outflank
fine
might have been
choice
worse. That was
Yep.
horrible. We're just, I think, gonna run in here
And
with
right.
Yeah.
Abaddon. Beacon and Burden of Trust are all attempting to be scored for Aderyn. He's holding Grievous Blow for if he kills Huron's unit for a 5-er. And so we have potentially another at least like 9 points on the line for Aderyn. So realistically, his score kind of looks like 60 points. I don't know if Syncaine's going to grab any points from this turn.
So
Burden of Trust is
save
super
them.
bad. Defense Stronghold, of course, is already lost. I think that last turn might have ended the game here, Chad. I think Aderyn might have it. We're going to see how this last turn goes out, but that was a lot of damage into a failed Battleshock check, into a kill on Kravik Morn. Kravik Morn is a non-zero chance if he gets a good turn to attacking. He kills Thulia Gold and he kills the Scorpius Disintegrator. If he kills Thulia between his own His own attacks. Maybe Thulia kills his Terminators,
I guess there's no
but
reason
failing
not to
5 out of
advance them.
6 invulnerable saves on
Extra
4
3.
ups is not a way to live in that case. And that lets that's so much pressure off of the Adeptus Mechanicus army here. We're probably going to see an Overwatch off of Aderyn, I think, and we're going to see how much that does. Insane. Absolutely insane game state here. I mean, Syncaine can like rest easy a little bit. That I mean, the dice did come back his way in a big way. Come back to get him, I guess, in a big way. However, he does have another opportunity to win the match.
Overwatch phase.
Yep.
The Overwatch
Still get a
phase.
CP back. You already got one.
Yeah.
That's why I used the +1 CP, so.
Yeah.
6s go.
Dude.
Cool for
These Overwatches are brutal. These are so disgusting.
7 AP2s.
Average is like 4 hits. Oh my god.
He kills 3.
The 2-4s.
They're in the Abaddon Aura.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
right.
that's why this guy moved. Yep. 3 damage each, so that kills these 2.
Oh no, dude! That makes our coherency really weird.
Fuck, cool. Awesome. Awesome.
Yikes, dude.
Oh, this game is fun. Cool. Let's shoot.
That is part of the
Abaddon.
That's part of the contract you sign, the demon contract that you
I'm gonna reroll that.
put your signature to when you submit a list with like 5 units in it. Unfortunately, is that you are just opening yourself up to massive swings of luck for sure.
Sure. She's a monster though, right? So she doesn't get cover.
Sure is. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, depends if you see all of me with your.
Did Heron's unit? Yeah, did they advance their chat?
This guy over here.
Yeah.
But Abaddon sees me, yeah.
If they have no chosen remaining, yeah.
1, maybe 1. Cool. Plasma guy, overcharging. That's 1 save, and he doesn't take the hazard. For 2. There, we got her.
Thulia goes down to a random plasma
cool.
shot.
Charge phase. Into the Scorpion, or in Abaddon.
10-inch charge from Abaddon. Pretty exciting. All in, boys.
Just there. Okay. The Scorpion. Let's just save you guys for whatever this matters. Touch that. Now we just gotta stay out of his. He comes there, so let's put you there. Yep, he's good.
Yeah, he fits in with.
Actually, I'll just tuck him right there.
Cool. The advancing charge.
This guy's touching, right?
It's a little weird.
You should be. That was the intent, but
because the
cool. Let's swing. Let's pray for sustain. Oh, I guess we get to. Well, you can. No, you have no CP, so you can't heroic. So let's put this guy into range of him, but outside of her. And then shift there, and then we're fine here. We'll go like this. And then we'll.
Does guy want to stay back here? Or?
Yeah. He's hanging out on the point. Cool. Let's pray for sustain. Let's re-roll it.
Yeah, I'm actually unclear as to whether or not the unit loses advance and charge here.
I lose a chosen.
Nice, yeah.
Awesome.
If
That's
only
not great.
because
Well,
the abilities from the chosen
least you
unit and
don't
the
use it back,
masters
so
are part of the
there's silver
chosen
lining.
unit.
the dice say.
So
not
the
same.
attached unit
I have
rolls
not.
lose the ability when the last model in the bodyguard unit is destroyed, but
One miss, one sustain.
I assume that it requires it to be on that model's
strings.
data sheet.
6 is 5 AP4s. Oh, does he have a?
Up saving. What's the damage here?
He has an invuln.
No, but he has a 6 up save.
Oh right,
Two
right,
up
yeah,
save.
yeah.
2 up goes to 6 up.
3 each.
And then we'll blank.
Yeah, I think
So
seems
3.
like the understanding that
Yep.
we're going with is that they do lose the advance
Power
in charge.
fist.
That one's a little bit weird, because it's not in a support
1.
unit, right? It's an embedded
shit, I have
unit.
fucking feeling pains as well. What am I doing?
Oh, it is a support unit.
Okay.
Let's put,
So I'm
all
sorry,
of these
chat.
tokens
It's
over
been
here is this
changed.
guy. I moved them when you moved in.
10th
Oh,
edition, it
it's
would have
like-
been weird, but they're just a support
ignore my
attachment now. So yeah,
Okay.
they definitely
What
lose
I'm
advance in
doing
charge
pains
because the
here.
chosen are
So
dead.
I have 11 feeling pains too. So
Yeah.
that's a power fist.
Unfortunate. I think I think Syncaine probably saw the writing on the wall, but if he had considered it, he probably would have taken the damage on
because you're
the
down
Masters of
1,
the Maelstrom
right?
first, and just hoped to save out Gary and the Corpse Master. I think he
Didn't
would
take an
have,
explosion wound?
which is the awkward part, and then been able to charge to fix his coherency. However,
okay.
Nothing actually up here. It's just my
he
chickens
didn't
down
think
here in
about
this
it at the time. I
1
imagine.
AP2.
But I don't know if it's going to change the outcome
one.
in this case. I think that
the other
the
guy
kill on
had
Kravik Morn there probably sealed the deal
Nothing.
here.
Fantastic. Swing back.
Abaddon somehow fails to kill a Scorpius Disintegrator.
So 3.
I don't think I've ever seen Abaddon fail to kill anything in my life, but I guess he didn't have hit rerolls active.
Strength 6, but you minus 1.
And we're fighting
No,
into
no.
-1 to hit
2.
from Protector Doctrine.
2 then, yeah.
Jesus,
Whatever.
dude.
Yeah.
This went off the rails so fast. This board
And
state was
then
so
fight
even
the
until it
Predator.
was so dramatically not. Oh my god.
No,
Yeah. I mean, it's the benefit of cohort Cybernetica. You get so many overlapping damage resilience
Alright.
buffs.
Oh,
And if
score
you're in the
nothing.
defensive mode with Abaddon's
Oh, we already
ability,
got the CP,
then he's
so
not doing
we'll
as much. Yeah. Usually that's what goes on the Honor Chatoon Crawler.
4 and Beacon for 5.
And we
Yep.
basically use that to instigate the fight by tanking.
Yeah.
9 points scored for
and
secondaries for Aderyn on round 4. Yep, we already got those.
Tempting will be this one.
Shocking. We'll probably go ahead. You're in the one doing the
Tempting and
reactive
defend are the draws.
Yeah.
Defend is
Yeah,
sort of funny.
Yeah, Huron's the one.
Okay. These guys died cohesion rates.
Oh, yep, cool.
Let's see. So we just need to kill Euron, and then we get Grievous. Tempt discard for CP, and then
We can call it here.
Yeah.
This is very done.
I think that's
Uh,
valid. Almost certainly Grievous Blow gets scored out here
okay.
for Aderyn. Tempting target. Might be a little bit
this,
tough.
This Defiler doesn't sacrifice himself. I think that's
But at the very
like, very
least,
over. Because you just don't have
we're
this
looking
chicken
at-
squad, right?
I think
yeah, well, if he kills them, yeah, he's gonna kill them.
probably
Sure.
a
Just
fif-
have to-
probably
100%
15 point score
taps
for
them
Aderyn, or at least
with
13.
full rerolls. To wound. They're yeah. He knew.
Are you being -1 to hit as well? So it's
Yeah,
force.
I'm +1, -1, right? So yeah.
And still force.
Yeah. It's on 4s. But yeah, I mean they're
It's
dead.
kind of swingy, right?
I
think
mean, even if I kill 2, right? Like the 1 chicken, it's like whatever, right? Because then these chickens are dead. These chickens are dead. You don't have chickens, and I have 3 units that none of your guns are good into. So, but yeah, that was wild. I don't know. a 1 into a 5 into a 5. It's pretty good because the Warpsmith only healed him 1. So if he even heals him
I was kind of surprised you survived in the first place, because you made 50% of the saves on 5-ups, and then made 50% of all the fail pains, which was...
I mean, you handed
left
me
them on
like
2 or
an
3.
obscene amount of saves though, because you were wounding me on
They're all
5s with
20.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I think we
not
were
rank
doing
fives.
the math on our end here, and I think that the result was average damage to the Defiler's about 21 through the Feel No Pain. So it's like over a coin flip that you kill him.
From the chickens and the Dune Crawler.
And TL409 and also Call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
I mean,
Call
so that's-
overswung
yeah.
a little bit, but the
Yeah.
Feel No
The
Pains on the
chickens
other
did
attacks are
too.
pretty bad. And the Dune Crawler I think only did like 3 damage, right? Because he only handed like 3 saves through like for 5
but I
swings.
mean he's what the stubbers on 6s, so like whatever, right?
Well,
it's
yeah, it's
AP0,
the
so I'm
phosphor.
saving those on 2s, but then
It's a
the
phosphor.
phosphor is AP1, so I'm saving those on 3s. And it's wounding on 5s as well. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that obviously, like her on failing his battle shock, so then I can't bring an extra guy back, and then you rolling like 5. Did the Overwatch every time with the chickens? Like you killed
That
4
was disgusting.
Terminators. Yeah, like
the-
on average you
nasty.
kill 2, so you
I think
double that output.
which
Which then means there's 1 less Terminator, which means Thulia like survived because that was also super spiked. Like, I don't know. It is what it is. It's a dice game.
yeah. We were sort of laughing that Aderyn just consistently did more damage in your turn than he did in his own turn.
Yeah.
Which is wild in itself.
Yeah. It's just
I mean, like even
Pretty
this,
insane.
right?
More damage in my turn, if I think is a takeaway here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just get an extra shooting phase.
That's why I love Celeste.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, an extra shooting phase where you roll like 5 6s on 12.
5-6 is pretty
That's
good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty
and then,
good.
like converting every wound roll.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
And then I consistently failed 4-ups at a like 70% clip.
The big thing is that you're like it's not shooting into the Feel No Pain, right? So the like expected outcome's about twice as good as it is with just like any converted hit is about twice as effective as it is
For sure.
during their
But
regular
like on
shooting phase.
average, right? Chickens.
Yeah.
should
Also, yeah, they
get-
should hit about 4 times, right? And they consistently hit like
4.
9 or 10.
And then they hand
Just
me
like-
3.
yeah.
And then I save 1 out of 2, so you kill 1 guy, maybe.
Yeah,
Like one or two guys, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Not 4. It's like
Yeah,
almost triple output.
I mean, I think the kicker is like Kravik dying there, right? Like all the Overwatches were crazy, but then like just like relieves all the pressure from the front because there's a non-zero chance he takes Thulia and the Scorpius and bashes their head together if he rolls pretty well.
For sure.
And then
if he survives and if she's dead,
that whole
none of this happens,
interaction's
right?
much
Because
better,
he's not double doctor, and
yeah.
if he stays in combat, he's dead. So it's even with like everything else happening, like if even just that goes that way, then
Yeah, there's just
or
a lot
like
there.
these guys
A
are
lot
able
less
to
there.
make. I mean, if these guys don't lose 3 chosen on Overwatch,
I mean, I can show what happens if Thulia doesn't fail a battle shock. Like,
well, she should be dead.
Yeah, the issue wasn't the battle shock. The issue was
Yeah.
that Kravik failed
I
5
don't
invuln
think
saves
Yeah.
and exploded.
To be fair, like she did fail like 4 or more, like a shitlon of fucking invuls as well.
She should have been turbo dead between the shooting and the melee, and like again, assuming the Overwatch doesn't kill 4 Terminators, like she's probably like 90% dead. I don't know.
I disagree, but it's
Yeah, 4-up and a 5-up is
good game.
I mean,
mean,
as we've seen, is a tough profile.
Yeah, but like I just need to do some chip damage, right, on
Yeah.
shooting, and it's like you have 3 flamers basically, right? Like
Yep.
I don't know. One of them's damage 2. Yeah.
Wow, you guys ready for round 3?
No.
Yeah. On sweeping. No, sorry, Dawn of War.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's map B, right?
Yeah. It's Dawn of War. So that's gonna be fun.
Cool. That'll be something.
Will be something.
Let's see if I can get off a Huron heal. I'm 0 for 4, Trevi. I'm gonna stop. You can't stream my Huron anymore.
Okay, I'll just cut the camera away from him.
Thank you.
We'll keep it on Abaddon and Kravikborn for the whole time.
It'll work one of these times.
Yeah. Although Huron, despite rolling, like not really wanting to charge anywhere this game, he did okay. Besides being killed, of course.
I mean, they didn't kill these chickens fully, right? Which is like,
Yeah.
the
I mean,
thing,
they
'cause
also
rolled, like,
there was
a
only
low
like
charge.
there was like 5 guys at melee, right?
Yeah, because we rolled a 6 on the charge,
Yeah.
right? If it's like slightly higher than they're
Yeah.
dead. And, I
Yeah.
don't know.
There's like a
Yeah,
6 over
they-
there into like a 4 over here on the Scorpius, right?
Yeah,
So like keep half the
exactly.
unit in the back, which is awkward. You just want the board
Yeah.
presence at that point, yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they did all right. I don't know.
Cool.
Cool.
Well, thanks for the game,
yeah.
guys. Yeah, let me know.
I think Aderyn, you're going WTC, right?
Yeah,
So we'll have to
it's gonna
schedule
be a
after
little
that.
bit rough here. Yeah, it's gonna have to be after Charlie
Okay.
because of WTC.
Yeah.
After all.
It is what it is. Yeah,
Nice.
let me know when that can go down.
It'll probably be the weekend then after, right? Because the time zone difference. Like I can't play during
Smart.
US day time.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably be maybe this Saturday, next Saturday. Actually, that's not gonna work. I'm on vacation.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
This game might not get played for a month.
Well, then that will be interesting.
Yeah, because oh no, actually, it can get played on the 29th is the first probably date that works for us. Because yeah, he's away next weekend, right? And then I might be back on the 23rd. I'll have to double check. I might be back on the 23rd. So it's either the 23rd or maybe the 29th.
Okay.
So we'll be 2 data slates behind.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait.
Good times. All right, we'll figure it out.
Cool.
Good game.
Thanks,
Good game.
guys.
Till the next one. See you.
Well, I certainly hope it's not the 29th. that would be a lot. Thanks everybody for watching this one. I appreciate you all for coming and hanging out with me. We'll hopefully get the game in sooner rather than later if we could find a way to make it happen before WTC happens. I know that would be great, but of course, travel schedules do make things awkward. Anyway, folks, thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, the downside is that, like, of course, the entire elimination or the elim stage gets held up for these two if they just can't make their schedules work, which is unfortunate. In any case, I want to thank everyone for coming and hanging out with me for this game. What an insane game with some insane dice rolls. Big shout out to our sponsors for the Invitational this season. Frontline Gaming, of course, LasVegasOpen.net if you want to get access to all the cool stuff that they do over there. I'm going to be live at Las Vegas Open. That's happening first weekend of October this year. And I'm going to be live streaming. We confirmed that last weekend. I'm psyched, dude. I think it's going to be awesome. Warzone Studios just did a big old ad insert for them. We're going to see that in a couple of videos here. They got a new fold-out gaming table. That's very cool. I have one, but they just released a bigger version if you want to play like old school games like Star Wars Legion or Warhammer Old World. Get Good 40K if you want T5S2 rankings points. You can get them over there at his Patreon, patreon.com/GetGood40K, as well as Rattlecan Studios. Get access to some gorgeous commission painting. Appreciate all of these guys for sponsoring, adding some prize support to the prize pool. I want to thank everyone for coming and watching. Keep it classy, folks, and, as always, have happy wargaming.